Stream is a go. And now to do a lot of copy paste.
The one person in chat is me.
It'll happen. That is not the link I wanted. Alright. Okay, you are a moderator. Good.
Oh, okay. Yes, I am.
Alright, how does the audio sound?
Let me unmute.
How does the audio sound on my end?
Sounds fine to me.
How do you sound?
A little tinny, but otherwise fine to me.
That'll happen with Discord.
It's also what's happening with my mic.
Alright, at least nothing is doubling right now, because the last time I did anything with this webcam, the audio was doubled. Because I was capturing the audio of the webcam and my microphone.
Yeah, would be the guess.
Yeah. This should be fun.
Certainly should be interesting.
Yeah. It's a nice chill stream. Doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow, this is news to me.
God, if I was opening up Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs after 20 years of not playing, I think my brain would break.
I keep in mind I did start playing again Yu-Gi-Oh! A little while back, and yeah, it's very complicated now.
Is the music audible?
It was when I unmuted. Let me.
Okay, if it was when you unmuted, then it means it is.
Yeah, it still is now. Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the problem with like custom audio sources, is like I'll hear it, but I don't know if everyone else will hear it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like self-conscious with my hands like just on the screen. Like it feels like I should be doing like the makeup tutorial thing.
Yeah. It happens.
The 3 minutes of ads is like killer to me, but it's like the best option.
I still think it's one of Twitch's biggest flaws.
Well, the 3 minutes of ads in the beginning means that it'll be a full hour without another ad.
Yeah, but it means that anyone who hasn't seen your stream before is going to pop in, go, oh, 3 minutes of ads, never mind, and click out.
Well, that's why I added the little TV thing.
Oh, do the ads only pop up on there?
No, the ads will show up, but they'll still like have like a little preview thing because the ads will put the Twitch stream into like a little micro screen.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like it. And here we are. Ads are over. Just a little showcase. I am here with a friend of mine, Sarge.
Sergeant Sarge, reporting for duty.
You have not been here in God knows how long.
Yeah, it's been a while, but we've had some fun times.
Yep. Including, let me get that all set up because I have to push buttons. We're dating!
Yes.
After 6 years. It's finally
Totally.
happened. Now people can stop asking if I'm dating Venus. The amount of people who have asked.
Oh, I'm sure.
Why are these not showing?
What's not showing?
My goals.
It's one of my favorite streamer techniques. Thank you guys so much for hitting the goal. You've earned another goal.
Well, at least my alerts are gonna work.
Your phone is on screen, by the way.
Yeah, it's upside down at least.
Yeah.
Alright, so earlier today I was planning on doing like a card organization stream. Since last time we had the double audio and I couldn't even upload the VOD because I couldn't separate it at all. But we went to our local shop and we got this. It's a Magic the Gathering Assassin's Creed booster box. Booster
I'm not
thingy.
sure. I'm not sure if they're. It is booster. I think it's a collector box, but I don't know if those are collector boosters.
It says Beyond Booster, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it's because it's from Universes Beyond, which gets weird and complicated. But basically, there is a difference between a draft booster, a play booster, and a collector booster. Collector boosters are usually, unironically, like $25 a pack because there's nothing but good foils and rares and mythic rares in them.
Yeah. So my understanding is that there are 7 cards in each pack. And
It says that on the outside, yes.
Yes. And I'm informing people because, as you can tell, I can't zoom in with this webcam, no matter how many times I try, so you can't really read anything unless I do like this.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
7 cards, a guaranteed foil in each pack. I have penny sleeves for common cards, and these really cool rock hard ones for special cards.
Which should also go into a penny sleeve before you put them in there.
Oh yeah, I'm not a bad card person. Stares at my Pokemon collection. That needs more sleeves. Yeah. So I'm excited. I just started playing Magic. A friend of ours made me a deck, and it's been fun and easy to understand. To a degree.
Don't forget the showcasing of my Mox Diamond.
Yep. Sarge here has let me borrow this for this stream so people can freak the fuck out. That's why it's just sitting here nice and safe, away from my drink.
That is a $500 piece of cardboard.
Yep. I mean, let's see. Yeah, first hurdle's the plastic. Also, hi Pointed Chaos, welcome.
Yeah.
Alright. So, opened up the first one. We get this little art series thing. Oh, yes. It's my favorite assassin, Cassandra.
Yeah, so they're not really, like, actually outright worth anything. I like to collect a lot of them, especially from, you see me use it, the Streets of New Capenna set. I really like those. It's just, there is a card with that art on it, but it's just a little extra thing. I like to pin them up somewhere, keep them. I think they're cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're pretty for the sake of pretty.
Yeah.
Cassandra is actually my favorite assassin from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. She's one of my favorites.
There you go.
So, just a note, Keith slash Sarge has never played Assassin's Creed.
I have not. I asked you not to use my name, but we'll move on from that.
I know. We used it in the original VOD that was posted too.
Yeah, I've also tried to put it on my channel when I was uploading on it, and it never happened. It always was a problem.
So Sarge here has never played Assassin's Creed. I have. I'm a giant Assassin's Creed nerd. I will state this: just because I love Assassin's Creed doesn't mean I condone anything that's been happening lately. Point blank. All right.
But
so do these have like a thing like Pokemon does where you like shuffle it and it's like 1, 2 put in front, or they're just random order?
No. So the back two to 4-ish are going to be your best ones. So you always want to start from the face. If you flip the whole thing over right now, it's going to be a common. Okay. Yeah, the last card is the mythic or the rare, or sometimes there's a foil behind it. But so yeah, you flip it over and you're gonna be the common. It's gonna go commons, uncommons, and then your rares slash mythics slash foils.
Okay, so last pack is gonna be the mythic. Good to know.
Last card.
Yeah, the last card. Forgive me.
Mythic or rare.
I will state this too. I don't know what's with this webcam, but sometimes it'll randomly freeze. So if the webcam goes off and on, that's me resetting it. Yeah. So
I was just gonna say I explained to you the rarities, right? I remember showing you that last time we were at our friend's house.
Vaguely, but again, that was when we last played.
So if that card right there that you have is a bad example because it's a saga. Sagas are a little weird.
Yeah, it's called an enchantment as well.
That means it's an enchantment saga, yeah. So if you go to the next one, because it should be easier to understand.
Brotherhood Regalia. Oh, I should actually read what this is.
Well, so if you look directly to the
I will say time has stopped.
If you go to the second one in the pack.
Well, I was gonna read the top card for.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, so I'm trying to show this. This webcam is not good quality. Fall of the First Civilization. As the saga enters and after your draw step, add lore counter. Sacrifice after 3.
That's how sagas work. Sagas are a specific type of card. When they enter, they get 1, and you see how there's different tiers. It says the Roman numerals 1, 2, and 3.
That's
each
cool.
time it gets that number of lore counters on it, that effect triggers, and then when after it hits the 3rd, you discard it.
Cool. All right, Brotherhood Regalia. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature has Ward 2 and is an assassin in addition to other types. Can't be blocked. Equip legend creature 1. Equip 3 white, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what that little number means.
I can't see it.
It's the little circle.
It's the little symbol with the sun in it.
It's number 1 in a circle.
Then it's just, if it's only the number 1, that means 1 of any color. Usually artifacts are 1 of any color.
Okay. Equip 3 attached to target creature you control. Equipped only as a sorcery. Oh, that's good to know.
Sorcery. So before you go to the next card.
Yep.
Sorcery speed means essentially only on your turn. If you look at the symbol that is directly to the bottom right of the on the card, see how that symbol is in silver?
Yes.
Silver means it's uncommon. If that symbol on it is black, that means it's a common. It's a everyday. Lands, for example, all basic lands are going to be just black. Gold means rare, and if it's like reddish, orangish, that's mythic rare.
Yeah, we'll definitely go through these after stream, so you can help me figure that out more.
Yeah, and you know what the legendary cost means, do you?
Yes.
Yeah, so if it's a legendary creature, it's cheaper to equip.
All right. Brotherhood Headquarters, a land.
Is that a land?
Yeah, it says land right here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm watching. I'm actually watching the video through your on Twitch itself, so it's a little delayed. So I was like, wait, that looks like an artifact that we just
Yeah,
got.
Discord is gonna be the most accurate.
Yeah, just let me know if I need to pop over and check out chat, and I'll do it that way.
Yep. All right. So add one whatever the color is. Add 1 mana. Spend this mana only to cast an assassin spell or spell that has free running, or to activate an ability of assassin source. I'm guessing this is only good if you're using assassin cards.
Well, the whole deck is about, so
Yeah.
it's not necessarily only good. The other one is probably, I assume, is just is colorless mana.
Mm.
Okay, I'm reading now because I hadn't seen free running before. They added it. It only appears on assassin creature cards and was introduced in the Assassin's Creed set. You may cast a card for its free running cost if you dealt combat damage to a player this turn with an assassin or with your commander. It still functions if you're not playing commander, but then only for assassins.
Okay, that's interesting.
The assassin. I was just going to comment: the assassin and/or commander doesn't even have to be alive under your control, as long as it dealt damage to a player early in the turn.
I got a full art planes.
Yeah, those are always the best because it's just a little something extra you can throw in and just make your deck look prettier.
What's cool is this is actually from Assassin's Creed 1, the location. That's the part that's gonna be fun for me, is I'm actually gonna recognize a lot of these.
Yeah, it was a lot of times, even on those, I'm just kind of like, oh, pretty picture. Moving on.
Yeah.
Not just with this set, with a lot of sets. Even in the D&D one, because I assume you're Shadow, we do a ton of D&D, but I don't do anything in the actual canon D&D world, so even when they did that.
Ooh. We
So
have...
yeah, that's gold. So that's a rare, I believe.
Oh, you mean this symbol in the middle?
No, I do not. No, I do not.
Oh, that's
I meant
holographic.
that's a thing they added to try and prevent like fake cards.
Ah.
It might be different colors, I don't know, but yeah, that symbol where your index finger is, that's the symbol. Is that gold?
Yes.
Yes, so that is a rare.
Mm-mm. The Jackdaw, one of my favorite boats. Legendary artifact vehicle. Whenever
Terrible.
Whenever Jackdaw deals combat damage to a player, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw a card for each artifact you control. Crew 3.
So this is why I apologize for interrupting you, but this is why I immediately was like, oh god, it's a vehicle. I think most vehicles I've seen are pretty bad. What it means is that while it's on the field normally, it is not a creature. It is only becomes a creature. I have to double check if it's a creature or not. I don't want to state that. I might be wrong.
I was going to say, this is a special set, so it might have different rules.
No. I'm trying to remember for the vehicle rules themselves. But what crew means is that in order for it to attack, you have to first tap 3 creatures on your field, and then it can attack. Essentially, it needs its crew to do what it's doing. So I'd have to double check if it's technically a creature without them, but I do know it can only attack if you tap 3 creatures first. And that's where crew gets really bad. Because, it looks like a 4/4. It's a 3-drop 4/4, and you have to tap 3 creatures before you can swing with it. And if any one of those creatures is not simply a 1/1, you could just attack with the 3 creatures, and it'd be essentially the same minus its effect. So that's where vehicles tend to get a little wonky. But you can do some interesting stuff, especially if you go with a token deck.
That honestly makes more sense than I was expecting.
Yeah. Like I said, that was why I immediately was like, oh god, it's a vehicle. Because I've tried to fiddle around. Because also, like I said, Streets of New Capenna is my favorite set. No, it wasn't Streets of New Capenna. It was the pirate deck that I desperately need to go back and rework and rebuild. There's a lot when you're dealing with pirate stuff. There's a lot of vehicles, and it's like, this is awful. I can't use I don't want to use this. So
makes sense. I don't know why these aren't working.
What isn't working?
My alerts and shit. Give me a second, I'll make a quick fix of one.
Aye.
There we go. This is the only one that I kind of wanted on screen. There we go. Not to toot my own horn, but if we get 10 subscribers at some point, I'll be playing one of the worst games of existence. If you know anything like Typing of the Dead or games
No.
of that choice, it's basically creatures are coming at me and I am typing out their names.
Oh, so yeah, it's a train fast typing.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon version,
Oh
and
god, you are gonna be awful at that.
I'm dyslexic. I'm gonna
Do
show.
you,
This is the
do you know?
keyboard.
Well, I was about to say, do you know how to touch type?
Not to my knowledge. Yeah, no, we can talk about that later. Look how tiny this keyboard is. This is a Nintendo official DS only keyboard. It's the only thing that will work with the game.
Yeah, I remember you talking to me about this.
It's so tiny.
All I meant by touch typing, do you have to look at the keyboard when you're typing?
Sometimes.
So you can half touch type.
Yeah. Alright, so we learned about Jackdaw. Ooh, this is a holo card. And Chain Assassination. It's instant. That is really pretty. Ooh, I know this. What game this is from? This is from Syndicate.
In Magic the Gathering, it is called a foil.
Ah, so free running, 1 skull. You may cast a spell for its free running cost if you dealt damage to a player this turn with an assassin or a commander. Ooh, that's nice.
That's what I mentioned. The skull is a black. Is one color. That's 1 colorless, 1 black mana.
Yep.
As opposed to its top, which looks like 2 colorless and 2 black.
Destroy target creature. If another creature died on this turn, draw a card. Ooh.
Black is very, very famous for its kill. That's what black does. It kills things.
It's very hard to like try to get like the penny sleeve and not look at the back card, the next card.
Yeah, I honestly thought you would have penny sleeved the rare, the Jackjaw or whatever.
Oh shit!
Boat.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that's a rare.
So I'm so used to Pokemon habits, where the icon is a completely different icon, not just different coloration.
Yeah, no. In Magic, the icon indicates the set it's from. That they printed it in.
Ooh, oh, that's cool.
Full art. Is that a mythic? I can't tell you. It's dumb.
So, Alexios, Demos of Komos. What's interesting is this is actually her brother, Cassandra's brother.
Unironically, that's probably a coincidence.
I know, that's why that's cool. Legendary creature, human berserker. It has trample. Alexios attacks each combat if able, can't be sacrificed, can't attack its owner. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, the player gains controls of Alexio, untaps it, and puts a 1/1 counter on it. It gains haste until the end of the turn.
Okay, so yeah. Do you know what trample is? Do you remember?
Basically, it goes straight to my health, I believe, instead of attacking a monster.
So first off, in Magic, you always attack you attack the player, and then the person being attacked declares their defenders. But so to explain what would happen with him, what is he? What's his power? 6/6?
4/4.
4/4. The pixels.
I know. This was a cheap webcam I got like 6 years ago.
We'll have to get a better one. But what that means is that you have a 4/4. Now, normally, say you swing at him with me, and I block with a 1/1. Normally, my 1/1 would die, and we'd both move on. I didn't lose any life. But with trample, what it means is you can dictate how much you have to do enough damage to my defender. I'm making this more complicated. Sorry, I'm going to the very obnoxious details of. Basically, he's a 4/4. I have a 1/1. I block with it. I still take 3 damage. I soak that 1 damage from my creature blocking, but the other 3 still hit me. That's what trample means. You're trampling over their creatures.
Interesting.
That's you could do some very funny things with that, but the fact that it shifts the people's turns switches to everyone is that's dangerous.
I do like that it is a red card, so it'd work with my deck if we move some stuff around.
I wouldn't put that in your current existing deck because, like I said, that's just going to get the more players that you're against, the more powerful he's going to get. And yeah, he'll come. He's also the term. I'm surprised I didn't use the keyword. Has to attack every turn if able. That's called being goaded. The keyword you'll see sometimes is this. It is goaded. GOAD.
Mm.
It will have goad. But yeah, that's kind of the point of something like that. If you're not doing something funny and tricksy with another card interaction, is specifically you're trying to kind of destabilize, I would say, because to me a lot of Magic is politics, and you want to try to destabilize everyone just sitting there and building up armies, because now say it's you, you're playing, I'm playing, and two other people are playing, and everyone will just kind of start. The term is pillow forting. You know, you're kind of just building up your armies. You're getting your board state set. You drop him, and all of a sudden we all have to start attacking, which means I have to look at the three of you and go, who am I going to attack? Because then they're going to be like, well, you attacked me, so I'm kidding you.
I hope people like the ASMR of the crinkles.
So he's weird. He's undoubtedly meant for some kind of special interaction.
Okay, this is interesting. We put the in Magic the Gathering. Oh, that's a card.
I was going to say, I don't know what that is.
I didn't look. I think it's a commander.
We'll get there after. I've never seen something like that, because usually that means it's not official, but we'll see when we get there. I'll look it up.
Artifact. The haystack. The thing that completely... If you fell from the top of Notre Dame into a haystack, you are not surviving. I don't care what the game says.
Notre Dame.
Be happy I even attempted.
That's what's weird is it's a white artifact, which is still...
Okay, so the star is the star-looking thing is white. Okay.
Yeah, that's the sun. That's the symbol for white. I'd have to check it in tech. I think it would make it white for purposes of interacting with stuff. But
I saw this on another card. It's like it's an arrow that turns. What's that mean?
Tap it. Part of the cost to do it is you have to tap this. So it looks like it's tap that and pay one. Pay one white. Oh, is it 2?
2 and tap. Target creature you control phases out. Treat it and anything attached to it as if they don't exist until your next turn. Interesting.
I have not heard the term phases out. It sounds like what they're... Yeah, it basically sounds like it's oh gosh, what do we call it? A flicker effect, but just a prolonged one.
I'm wondering if I should be organizing this by color.
You're gonna have that question. Do I do it by color? Do I do it by rarity? I say for now, just keep going as you're going. We can always sort it later. It's not gonna be too many cards. Yeah,
definitely not gonna go super far into these, but some of the, especially as we get further. But some of these are cool. Like, ooh, this is from Assassin's Creed Unity. This is fuck, I forget his name. The main character, it's like all something. It's French.
All Might?
He doesn't have yellow. Petty larceny. What the fuck's larceny?
Larceny. Petty larceny. Larceny is the act of stealing. Petty larceny is like stealing a woman's purse. It would be petty larceny.
Alright, so sorcery. Free running. 1's black. You may cast a spell for its free running I guess the free running is like this set specific.
Yeah, that's what I said. It only came out in this specific set, and it's one of those things that isn't going to be used much in anything else, I doubt, unless they do another Assassin's Creed. But yeah, everything after that in the, I believe it's italicized text, that's just explaining how the free running works, as I read to you earlier. So you can skip right down to the next paragraph, essentially.
Look at the top 2 cards of target opponent's library and exile those cards face down. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. Create a treasure token. That sounds dangerous.
It depends, because they might just be two lands. It depends entirely. That kind of thing, that is a thing that happens a lot. But like it's all that kind of thing can also be a gamble. You're not getting a guaranteed value out of it. So.
Ooh. Mortify. Instant. Destroy target creature or enchantment. And I believe...
Looks like a
Yep.
rare.
It's not. This is from Assassin's Creed 1. It's the very end of Assassin's Creed 1, so we're not going to look super into that artwork. As...
Just put it at the bottom.
Yeah.
To avoid spoilers.
Yep. Ooh! Basic... basic land swamp. And what's cool is this is based off of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which was during the, when Steam engines were like super being used and child labor and all that shit, so it was a lot of pollution and smoke.
Yeah, so swamp generates the black mana just like your mountains generate your red mana.
I wonder if because this is from a specific game, if that means specific characters are going to be part of a specific color.
Potentially, they're probably not. It's one of those things like because so what all this is from what's called Universes Beyond. Basically, Magic the Gathering has its own canon. It has its own story, all going on, and then they many people, myself included, call it got Fortnited or Fortnitified, where they collab with everyone. They recently actually changed the rules. Some people are really excited, some people aren't, about potentially making so all of the Universes Beyond cards can be used in pretty much any format.
Oh, that makes sense.
But what they tend to do with them, I will say, whether you like it or not, is they look at the one that came out recently or is coming out soon. If not, it came out recently. I forget. Spider-Man, and they have the Green Goblin's bombs. I think they're called pumpkin bombs, and they everything they did with it.
Jacko Bomb or something.
Something like that, but everything they do with the card makes no sense for what his bombs are. It's really weird, but when you look at it, what it is, but as a card, as a Magic the Gathering card, it functions fine. It's just kind of a slightly different interaction. But so they tend to do that where you go, oh, this guy should be these two colors, I would assume. Oh, he's not. Oh, okay, that's weird that you have him doing this thing when that's not the kind of thing he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also just realized my Poke Derps are just staring at the camera, except for Slowpoke.
Is Bulbasaur though? Bulbasaur doesn't look like
a little bit with this eyeball.
A little bit.
Yeah. We have 24 packs. Yeah, we have 24 packs to go to. We might be able to get through maybe half or a fourth of them. We'll see.
I don't know how long you're going, so.
I try to go until 10.
Yeah, we should be able to get. Although I do.
I'm reading and rambling and learning. That's why I wrote Noob opens magic.
Yeah, I have a tendency to pontificate.
Eivor the Wolf-Kissed, legendary creature, human assassin warrior. Trample and haste?
Yep.
Whenever Eivor Wolf-Kissed deals combat damage to a player, you mill that many cards? Mill.
Mill means you take the top card of your deck and put it in your graveyard. So, what's his power? 2?
Her power is... What do you mean? The bottom or the top?
The bottom. Power is the power and toughness. Those 2 numbers there.
7-6.
So, if she hits... if you and I are playing and she... say I don't have any creatures. You swing with her. She hits me. You put this top 7 cards of your deck into your graveyard.
Wow, that's dangerous.
Well, the point usually, because there's a lot of people that do it, I haven't because it's very common and I don't like making common decks. But is what's called graveyard play usually. Yeah. Basically, you decks that you want stuff in your graveyard so that you can then play it from your graveyard.
All right. You mill that many cards, you may put a saga card or a land card among them onto the battlefield. The trample and haste, that's kind of dangerous, in my opinion.
See, this is how we know. I know that you're a noob. That kind of thing is not uncommon. There's cards that have literally over 7. So don't get me wrong, that's not seen everywhere, but there's unironically cards that have 7 keywords on them.
I have a very basic, here's how you learn how to play deck.
But yeah, so that would be really good, especially so.
My brain is in my hands.
if you notice, that's the 3 color, and that's why that would
Yeah,
actually be particularly
it's three
colorless.
colorless lands, and then a red, a green, and a white.
So it's just called
Oh.
colorless, because those 3 are of any color. And then yeah, a red, green, and white. But why that'd be good is because in a tricolor deck, you tend to struggle to get the correct lands you want. Like you might have a bunch of green cards in your hand, but you just don't have any. But you have all you have is red mana, is mountains. So if you swing with that, you can start pulling those cards from your graveyard and onto the field, so you can get the mana you want.
I'm covering the photo because this is major spoilers for Assassin's Creed 2.
Okay.
Fatal Push. Destroy target creatures if it has a mana value of 2 or less. Revolt. Destroy that creature if it has mana value 4 or less. Instead, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn. It's also a really pretty foil.
There you go. You got foil.
I'm learning.
So, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, the again, black destroy target creatures tends to be what black does.
Yeah, it's a black card. Oh shit! Another Eivor, but this time a full art.
Yeah, so that's the full art that's going to be worth a little bit more.
Yeah, I most likely am not. My goal is I just want like the assassins, honestly.
You still, I'm sure, like the set is designed to be able to make at least a half decent deck from it.
We'll see what we can do. I'm still learning, so I have no idea. So, last card, so we can see what the fuck this is.
Yeah, that's.
A mysterious creature. It has Eivor. What is with all these Eivor cards in this deck? In this pack? You can cover a face-down creature with this reminder card. A face-down creature that was cloaked or cast with disguise has ward 2. Whenever that creature becomes a target of a spell or ability, the opponent controls counter it unless that player pays 2.
Yeah, so 2 of any color. That's what I suspected. I wasn't sure. Basically, that's essentially a token.
Okay.
Essentially. So remember where it said you can exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's graveyard, and you can play them? That it might not be referring directly to that, but that's the kind of thing you might put on top of them to be like, hey, this might be a thing. There's also a mechanic that's sometimes used where it's you pay for, oh gosh, what's it called? It's morph cost, I think it is. Yeah, morph, where you can pay its morph cost, put it face down, and it's considered like a 2/2 creature until you pay the rest of its CMC. Usually it's the rest.
Learn how to play Magic. Scan this QR code.
Yeah, they do that. It's, they advertise. That's just a...
Yeah, I just found it funny because we got this and then that.
Like I was like, that shouldn't be in a deck. That's weird.
Yeah.
And now I know. I was like, that can't be a normal card, and it's not. It's basically a token.
Monastery Raid. Another Assassin's Creed Valhalla card. What the fuck? I do find it interesting that they chose female Eivor as the main assassin on these versus the male counterpart.
Your rules say I can't go into politics, so I will keep my mouth shut.
We know what free running does. It's a sorcery card. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. If the spell's free running cost was paid, exile the top X cards of your library instead. You may play the exile cards until the end of the turn. X cards.
Does the free running cost say X?
Yes.
Yeah, so that would be X would be equal to the amount you paid for its free running cost.
Oh, okay. That's interesting and weird.
Yeah, again, I don't... did it say you can play the exiled cards?
Yes, until the end of your next turn.
Okay, yeah, so that might be why, especially if you've got a lot of free-floating mana. Or if you just got a lot of mana in general, you might want to tap a bunch to get a bunch out so that you can then tap more to play them. Yep. That would be essentially just getting more out that's not in your hand.
Murder! Destroy target creature.
Again, that's what black does. Yep. Never move past the Streets of New Capenna foil art for murder. I bought like 10 of them because I love it so much.
Hunters, but I wonder if there's a lot of Valhalla cards because this came out when Valhalla was still super popular.
C'est possible, mais je ne sais pas.
Hunter's bow, artifact and equipment. When hunter bows enter the battlefield, attach it to a target creature you control. That creature deals damage equal to its power to up to one creature you don't control. Equipped creature has reach and ward 2. Equip 1. What's ward?
So what ward means is what's its ward cost say? It says ward something, right? It says
ward 2 and equip 1.
So the equip cost is how much it costs.
I wish I had a better webcam so I could just be like E.
The equipped cost is how much it costs. So first you have to pay its mana cost to put it on the field. Then you have to pay its equip cost to equip it to a creature. What Ward 2 means is that essentially if anything say I want to use a murder on it, on the creature that's equipped, I normally have to pay one of any color and 2 black. Now, if I don't want the spell to fizzle or essentially be countered, I have to also pay an additional 2. That's what Ward means. It means that I can like target it with spells and abilities, but I have to pay 2 mana to do that.
Yeah. So, to break the illusion, my little character has the capability of having different controllers in their hand. And I forgot to put a different thing in the hand because I was fixing my zombie one. And some of my hotkeys aren't working. There we go. I was working on fixing these, and I forgot to change the brain into something else. But with my reading capability and the fact that I've only played Magic for, 2 months?
I was going to say a month to a month and a half, something like that. Might have been 2 months. It was...
It wasn't supposed to be my brain. It was supposed to be something else.
No, Axel, it's been less than that. Because you remember, our friend gave the deck to you at the beginning of last month.
Oh yeah, as an early birthday present.
I didn't want to say it. I wasn't sure if they knew your birthday, but yeah, so that was an early
I had a
birthday
stream.
Present. Okay, so our friend gave it to you for like a week or two. It was like a week before your birthday. So you haven't even been playing for a month. So
yeah, no, the brain is very fitting. I just haven't figured out what to put in the hands instead yet. Because the last time I used this model was when I was making... where is it? When I made this. Hello, Vaporeon.
My model needs my rings.
Yeah, I'm getting updated models for people, especially because you have a beard now.
Yeah. I have a lot longer hair.
Yeah. Like, this was like your 1.0 model from when we first started streaming.
It was supposed to be it is a brain. I think that Axel just would have wanted it as something else if they could have.
Yeah. I don't know what. Probably something else, but the brain is fitting.
You could have had a handful of MTG cards or something.
True. Could have done that too. The microscope goggles was designed for like when I'm working on the replacement systems and stuff in the future.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. This is upside down.
Or you held them upside down. See if is the next card upside down as well?
No.
Oh, wow. That's actually very unusual.
Huh.
I have never seen that. Unironically, I've never seen that. Yeah, you can just flip it.
I've seen that in Pokemon cards.
Check the back. Is the back normal?
Yeah, the back is normal.
Okay, yeah. Some just happen. But yeah, full art island.
Yeah. Ooh, that's very pretty.
The full art, it's the kind of thing I've always wanted to do, is actually get like some of my better decks, the decks I use more, and just get them full of nothing but full arts. But it's so pricey to do that because you need like 30 to 40.
I had shown the QR code. If you want the QR code to learn how to play Magic, here's the blurry.
I was about to say, I unironically don't think a camera could pick up the QR code because of how blurry that is. Gosh, it's 2025, Axel. Should be streaming in 8K.
Bitch, I play retro games. Be happy I can make them fucking 1280. Layla Hassan. Oh, this is the new main character of the Assassin's Creed saga. Instead
Hassan, I thought we couldn't talk about politics. Sorry, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. Legendary creature, human. First strike. When Layla Hassan enters the battlefield, and whenever one or more assassins you control deals combat damage to a player, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand.
Historic? I have not. Hold on. Let me
Yeah,
look that up.
I have not seen a historic card yet.
Historic spells.
Granted, we've only opened, what, 2 to 3 packs?
Yeah,
out of 24?
Hold on. There's a plenty. What is a historic spell? 3 cards count as historic spells or permanents. Cards with legendary super type, cards with the artifact type, or enchantments with it. So sagas, legend. I don't know what to call it. A super. I guess super type makes sense. Legendaries, sagas, and artifacts.
Hmm.
So, what does it do with historic cards?
Return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's one of the good. Essentially, you could use a saga again, would be the big one, or if someone destroyed. Say, I destroyed your Soul Ring. I don't think your deck has a Soul Ring, but Soul Ring is a staple in EDH.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Most decks should have it. And getting your Soul Ring destroyed is very obnoxious. So, being able to pull it back from the graveyard is really very good.
Another foil. Distract the guards. Sorcery. Create 3/1/1 white human rogue creature tokens. Ooh.
Again, rogues, so because they need a lot of support for that. They've done a lot of support for a couple different subtypes lately. Rogue is one of the bigger ones because rogues are also considered an adventurer, and there's a lot of adventurer support.
I wonder if it was because of like this, for example. Ooh, another full art of Alexios.
Oh, well, there you go. Got a dupe.
And now to see what learn how to magic is.
Nothing, guys. Or is it a token?
Assassin token.
That's one of the assassin tokens you might need.
Ooh, thank you for the follow to Singo Wolf.
I was very confused. I heard the music and I was like, what is happening?
Oh, I didn't realize Discord would do that. Yeah, no, that was my follow alert.
Okay.
Oh my god, thank you for the Prime sub. Yep, I don't know why I just leave that. That's a token. And shiny sound, because we got the foil. Thank you. At least I know those work. It was in the same folder as the sub goal. That's why I wasn't sure. Thank you, everybody.
I do have a question, just because I haven't, because I'm on you through Discord and whatnot. Is there background music playing right now? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to be sure, because I was like, otherwise, this is little, eh.
I have I have lo-fi music by Walking Dog on YouTube. That's why I have the little words on the screen. Oh, okay. Black ominous card. I have a feeling I have to read the other side to understand.
Does it flip? Well, oh.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, we'll check that out later.
Oh, it's a...
Yeah, that's the,
magic mini game.
Yeah, that's a thing they did.
I'm gonna put that to the side for now, because that seems weird.
No one really uses them.
Here, Bulbasaur, hold it. Alright.
You mean Derpasaur.
Derpa! Become anonymous. So, in Assassin's Creed, one of the ways you escape is because of your white cloak, at least in the first game. You looked a lot like the monks. So you would be able to hide among the monks by camouflaging with them.
Yeah.
Which honestly made... no, it's like so there's no sparkle.
No, it's not about the sparkle. It's silver, right? The symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means it's an uncommon. You can
Yep.
sleeve it if you want, like if you like it, but
Yeah.
that's not
No,
gonna be
I
a
was just
typical
prepping the
guy.
next one because it's a
Yeah.
bit of a hassle. Instant. Exile target non-token creatures you own and the top 2 cards of your library in a face-down pile. Shuffle the pile and then cloak those cards at the end of the battlefield tap. Interesting.
So remember that card you got before with the like gold? We put the in Magic the Gathering.
Yep. This one.
That would, yes, that's what you would use this for. I believe
Okay.
it specifically mentioned being cloaked, which I haven't seen as a mechanic. I didn't look at, and not many people did look at the Assassin's Creed set. So,
All right, another vehicle. I don't know this vehicle. Huh.
I would.
It might be one of those like DLC ones that's based off of a character. Adrestia. Legendary artifact. Island Walk. This creature cannot be blocked as long as the defending player controls an island.
Yep.
Whenever name attacks, if an assassin's crew in if an assassin crewed it this turn, draw a card. This card becomes an assassin in addition of its other types until the end of the turn. Crew 1.
Yeah, so you crew an assassin. When you go to attack with it, you tap an assassin, you swing with that, and because you used an assassin to crew it, you can then draw a card.
Ah, okay. Not gonna go too into this card because DLCs. Lydia Fry from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Lydia cannot be blocked by creatures with a power 3 or greater. At the beginning of your end steps, surveil X, where X is the number of tapped assassins you control. Huh. Look at the top X cards of your library, put any of them into your graveyard, the rest on top of your library in any order. I'm sleeving this because it is one of the assassin characters.
Axel?
Yep.
Axel, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I hear you.
There we go. I can hear you now. Yeah, my computer kind of froze for a minute. Sorry. Continue.
No, that's completely fine. It happens. Ooh, a full art planes again.
Yep.
I do like the art they're choosing so far. It honestly makes me sad that these cards came out with all the Assassin's Creed Shadow debacle.
Yeah.
Ooh, Haytham Kenway. Legendary creature, human knight. Protection from assassins. Other knights you control get 2/2/2, and protection from assassins. When Haytham Kenway enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to 1 creature that player controls until Kenway leaves the field. Yeah, I didn't think they'd have Templars, but yeah. That's actually really cool, especially if you're playing against someone who got cards from the same set.
Yeah, that's what it is, which means that overarchingly it's not going to be super useful, but you could, again, do some funny stuff with it. There's some fun ways you can basically, there are decks that people have built where the entire premise is the idea of all my creatures do bad things to their controller, and I just start sticking them on you guys.
So, this has weird coloring. White to blue. Does that mean it's a blue-white card?
Yeah, look at the CMC, the mana cost.
Ah, okay. That's cool.
I mean, it's a dual color card. And if you like destroy target white card or destroy target blue card, that counts as both.
For anyone who plays Assassin's Creed, this is going to be funny. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but it's Connor Kenway.
If you said that to me in Discord, I could attempt to pronounce it. I can't read it through the
I know. Give me a second. That's actually very funny. It's established super early, but this is Haytham Kenway's son.
Make sure you spell it correctly.
I'm typing. Yes, let the French speaker butcher it.
I only know a little French. I used to be conversational in French, and that was many, many, many aeons and epochs ago. But if it's actually supposed to be in French, I can work with that.
It's Native American. It's his First Nations name. And there's a little dash over the E. I think it's like...
Ratanhunhakison? Ranhakaton? Ratanhunhakaton?
I think...
would be my guess.
I think close, actually.
I tend to not be terrible with it.
Yes, bless you. I honestly, a lot of people give Assassin's Creed 3 a lot of shit. I think it was a really good game. Could have had some better story pacing, because they did a lot of story off camera, but it was still a good game. Alright, last card. Arno! That's what his name is. Why did I think it was like Almo? But yeah,
sure.
Full art Arno Dorian. Oh, I didn't even read what what Connor did.
Attempts to say it, immediately gives up.
As long as Connor hasn't dealt damage yet, it has hexproof and can't be blocked. Ooh, when Connor deals combat damage to a player, create one black assassin's creature token with menace. When you do, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach it to that token. Ooh.
It's not bad, especially for a Voltron deck if you made one.
Yeah.
Voltron is when you, because I know I briefly described. Basically, a Voltron deck is just when you get a bunch of equipments and.
Connor is white, blue, and black.
Yeah.
Yep. Arno Dorian has Death Touch. And other assassins you control gain +2/+0, and you can disguise with a black and a red. That's really nice. I have a feeling our partner wants this card. It's I believe it's their favorite assassin.
Introduce a murder at Karlov Manor. Most of the rules for morph are the same for disguise. It is I just got bounced. It is cast for 3, but its mana value is still 0, both on the stack and on the battlefield. The disguised creature has no name or creature types. It has Ward 2 and other abilities. So again, that card I mentioned before, that was like a token, but not like. I think that would work for disguise as well. Yeah. Yeah. So it's basically just a morph, but a little bit more complicated and a little bit better.
Okay, there's not really a video where I can look up how to pronounce his fucking name. That isn't like 8 minutes long.
Ratanhunhakaton?
Something along those lines. It's been a very long time.
Yeah.
I need to play it again. Assassin's Creed 3 is so good. Alright, once again, we have one of these weird back cards. It's an actual card, so there must be a token. Yeah, here's the QR code. Discover the cool cards.
That your phone absolutely won't be able to scan with this camera.
Scan here and learn where to find collectible treatments in Magic the Gathering. Treatments.
I think it's usually for their mobile game or their online game, but I'm not sure.
Maybe. Hemlock Vial. I don't know what a hemlock is.
Hemlock is a poisonous plant, a very, very famously very poisonous plant. Hemlock is how you put it in something to kill something.
When Hemlock Vial enters the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Black and tapped, sacrifice Hemlock. Each equipped creature and equipment you control gains Death Touch until the end of the turn.
Yeah. So again, that might be something you might want to look at for like if you're going against my token deck, because you could just you could swing. Because I'd have to look at the speed you can use that, but I think you could do that after I declare blockers. Yeah. So like, say I'm blocking. You swung a 1/1 at me, and I block with my big boy like 8/8, and you go. By the way, tap A. Now it has Death Touch, and my thing dies. I'd have to check though. I think you can cast abilities at interrupt
really
speed.
Good for a kill deck. Good to know. Yeah. Reconnaissance enchantment. For 0 mana, remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. Ooh. If you activate it during end of combat, creature will untap after it deals combat damage. Neat.
Yeah, that's a odd interaction. I'd have to look at the card to really be able to tell you what the heck that means. That's
Oh yeah,
weird.
no. After the stream, we're gonna look through these like with a fine-tooth comb.
Sure.
I don't know why I sleep. I fucking.
Yeah, it wasn't. Is the other one the Hemlock? Is that a rare? No, that's silver. Okay.
No, it's a habit with Pokemon cards. I tend to sleeve ones I like the art with, so it's a habit I've picked up.
Yeah.
Propaganda. Creatures can't attack you unless your controller pays 2 something for each creature they control that's attacking you.
Is it just a 2 in a circle?
Yeah.
That's 2 of any color.
Okay, 2 mana.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Mana. That's good for what they call a tax deck. Nice, a forest.
A full art forest. It's the manor from Assassin's Creed 3.
You can make a type of deck. It's usually pretty hated, though it's not among the top ones. But it's called a tax deck, where the entire point is basically just to make any opponent wanting to interact with you, they have to like pay mana and sacrifice creatures, and it just gets really obnoxious.
Yeah, so far a lot of these cards seem to be good for token decks.
They seem to be half decent for them, yeah.
Aspergo Entertainment. Legendary Land. And this is where Assassin's Creed got very crazy because they decided to do something dumb with the end of Assassin's Creed. Not gonna go into spoilers. Legendary Land. Tap and add a diamond in a circle. Diamond in a circle.
That's one colorless. That is a colorless mana, so it could only be spent for the colorless cost of a card.
Add 1 colorless and tap. Add 1 mana of any color. 3 and tapped. Exile Aspargo Entertainment. Return to 1 target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. Then exile all graveyards.
So that is a great way. Like, if you really need something, sure, and you have the land for it, you can do that. That's fine. That's a great way. If I, for example, had a graveyard deck where I'm just playing cards from my graveyard, that's a good way to mess with me.
It's also a good way to deal with my dragon's approach.
Yes, that would be an example of dealing like with your dragon's approach. Would be you have 4 of them. Cool. Exile your graveyard.
Another land. Brotherhood Headquarters from Assassin's Creed Ezio Trilogy. Tap, add 1 colorist. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast an assassin spell or spell anything with free running, or to activate an ability of an assassin source. All right,
source just it means an assassin creature.
So this is one of those differences with lands where it's like extremely specific versus like the forest, correct?
Yes. So that can generate 1 color. So it sounded like it generate 1 of any color, but when it does, you have to. So that card would be. That card would be really good in in an assassin deck because it's like, oh well. First of all, I don't know why it specifies free running. Free runners are only assassins, but I'm guessing it's in case they give it to someone else.
I just realized we have started an ad break. We can still talk because sub people will be able to hear us. Just letting you know, I just noticed that we're on an ad break.
Yeah, basically, if your deck is nothing but assassins, it's effectively tap and add 1 mana of any color. But if you got like assassins, if you're, for example, I might make a adventurers deck. I might have assassins, pirates, clerics, warlocks, and there's something else I forget which. That would, it's like, oh well, it only works on the assassin.
Something along those lines. Oh. Tsinga. Look how pretty that is. Since we are in a 3-minute ad break, feel free to go get snackies. Feel free to use the restroom, get some foods, anything along the source. I'm good for right now. My scene is a little different than normal because normally I'm playing a game So
I really like how Jasinga Wolf spelled token kind of like Tolkien, but
yeah,
not.
I wasn't gonna split
There's
that
no
up.
L in the word token.
Yeah, basically I'm holding a brain because my character, each costume holds something very different. Like, my Zelda one has a tingle tuner, uh, my zombie button is broken, uh, my Pokemon one's broken.
Are you sure your board isn't broken?
No, it's because I messed around with the
Presets?
program, yeah. Like, my Mario outfit has a little Yoshi egg.
Yeah, but it's not the blue Yoshi egg, so.
Well, blue on blue on blue.
Fair,
Uh,
fair, fair.
yeah, basically, the brain was a placeholder, and then I forgot. But it works. My brain is in my hands because I am learning.
You're an ood.
Right.
Odd ood.
Ooh.
Hold on. Is the ad break over?
Oh, well, the camera froze that.
Oh, yeah, I was about to be like, is my computer not get... Is the ad break over?
It's gonna be over in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I would
Yeah.
give it the 20 seconds.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Wow, the white.
red? Pink, reddish?
Ooh. Okay.
Blur, blur.
Alright, I need to go into studio mode to figure out what the fuck is happening.
Wah, wah, wah.
Let me delete this. Maybe this is causing issues.
See static. There you go. That's still needs frames, but good enough. Are you talking?
I'm fixing.
Okay. Your PNG's mouth was moving, and I was like, "Am I just not hearing you talking? What's happening?"
No, it's because the mouse is literally right under it.
Yeah, fair.
Alright, we have frames!
Yay!
This webcam is shit. I am so sorry, y'all.
Gosh, imagine not having 120 FPS. What a loser.
Oh, right. I should have got an XLR camera back in like 2010 when they were only $400 instead of the fucking $2,000.
This.
I don't know what kind of full art this is, but it's super pretty.
It's just called a full art.
Mary Reed and Bonnie. I believe their characters are based off of real people, but I don't correct me. Don't let me know. History class. Legendary creature, human assassin pirate. It's a red-blue card, which is really pretty. It has haste. Draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a trapped treasure token. Trapped treasure token. Interesting.
Oh.
Two of the most famous female pirates. They are from Assassin's Creed 4. This is really pretty. I like this card. You're gonna go into one of the special cases.
Is it trapped or tapped?
Oh, tapped.
Okay. Yeah, so it basically means you can't use it for mana this turn. You have to wait till next turn. I was just like, what the hell is a trapped treasure? What? Yeah, tapped treasure token.
Dyslexia. And I may not be wearing my glasses. I just noticed.
Oh my gods.
They hurt when I wear the headphones.
Don't they make headphones specifically for that?
Yeah, but they're not my comfy ones. You can't blame me with comfy stuff. And human rogue token. Yeah, the ones that are designed for glasses ain't cheap. Yeah. Token creature, human rogue.
Yeah, that's just a token.
Yeah, it's the thief from the Ezio trilogies. I believe Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Or one of the first two. I fucking just My knowledge is Assassin's Creed. At least we also know a good card place, so if I want to sell any of these, I can get a decent price.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got another art card.
Yep.
Do we want to save this for last draw?
That's up to you. Like I said, the art cards are like, it's not like they're worth much. It's just kind of like, oh, that's neat, and especially if you like it.
Yeah, distract the guards. We already know that. Ooh, this is a different art for LSOs. Oh, wait. So I got the full art, I got the other art, and now I got this art. It's the same card.
Is it? Pull out the other one.
That's what I'm doing right now. Because he was one of the early ones. Where is it? Oh, correction. We drew two of him.
Oh, okay.
We drew two of this one.
Two full arts, yeah.
Yeah, so I got the full art and the normal art. And double checking. Yep, they're the exact same card, just different arts.
Yeah, they do that.
I just wanted to make sure, because Pokemon does that sometimes. Where it's like, it looks very similar, but it has different attacks.
You might get something like that, but the names will be at least slightly different. Whereas, like, the one that comes to mind, he's a Planeswalker, but it's Jace. And there's, like, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Jace... I can't remember. Basically, it's they're all named Jace, but then they have, like, some separate titles after them type thing.
Alright. Adewale, Breaker of Chains. I remember this guy. He was from the DLC, Freedom Cry. Legendary creature, human assassin pirate, specifically. When Adewale enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put an assassin, pirate, or vehicle among them into your hand and the rest at the bottom of your library in random order. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, you may return Adewale from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad, and
especially with all the creatures, all the vehicles I've been getting.
It also gives you a reason to actually use vehicles, because, you know, normally it's kind of like, with a vehicle, but...
Yeah, because I believe from Assassin's Creed 3 and onwards, vehicles started being, like, very used in the game.
Yeah.
Because I think that's when they got the boat mechanic working. Ooh.
Okay.
Full Art Mountain.
Mootin.
Oh, what game is this from? I'm not sure, but it's pretty. I love how I took out a bunch of these to do easily. Alright. Sword of Light and Shadow. Assassins. This is from Odyssey. Equipped creature gets 2/2/2 and has protection from white and from black. Ooh. Whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage, you gain 3 life, and you may return up to 1 target creature. I'm going to reread that. You may return up to 1 creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Equip 2 mana of any color. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, that has a shiny. And a bronze color for the logo.
Bronze color? Do you mean like a reddish?
Yeah.
That means it's a mythic rare.
Is that rarer?
Yes, that's better than a rare.
Okay.
In order from most common and like most printed to least, it's common, uncommon, rare, and then mythic rare.
Alright, I'm gonna put the tokens there and put this here. Ooh, that's fun. Reconstruct history. I mean, Ubisoft's trying to do that. Uh, sorcery. Return up to one target artifact card, up to one target enchantment card, up to one target instant card, up to one target sorcery card, and up to one target planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile, reconstruct history. That was a lot of words.
That's pretty good, actually. Especially late game is when that'd be really useful.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that just means, like, almost every kind of card.
Not every, but a lot of them, yeah. For example, Sagas. It doesn't mention Saga, you know.
Yeah, that's why I said almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely...
Full Art Shay Cormac. So this is established really early on. This was the first assassin turned Templar. And basically it added the question of who are... So in beginnings of Assassin's Creed, we were basically told Templars are wrong, assassins are right.
Yeah.
Shay put the question of, and the perspective of, the Templars want the same thing as the assassins, but they're doing it in a different method. So it's like, who's actually right, who's actually wrong, and things like that. Yeah, it adds the moral question, and is really, he's one of my favorite story-based characters. Alright, legendary creature, human knight rogue. Permanence your opponent control lose. That's grammar. Lose hexproof, indestructible protection, shroud, and ward until end of turn.
So to read that the way they made is permanence your opponent's control lose hexproof, indestructible, so on and so forth.
So basically, if a card my opponent has any of those, it just gets rid of it for that turn.
Yeah, they effectively don't, which is very useful against, for example, you're going up against a creature that has indestructible, and it's like, well, because you can't, anything that says die, it doesn't affect it. It's a big problem. Well, they lost that, so now I can kill it.
Whenever a creature an opponent controls become a target of a spell or ability you control, put a bounty counter on that creature. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, put 2 1/1 counters on Shay. Ooh.
Yeah, so if, for example, I had a creature that had indestructible you wanted to get rid of. You play him, then you play Murder. He gets plus the creature that was indestructible dies, and he gets +2/+2.
Oh, I did not notice this. These cards have the numbers 1-20.
Yep. That's the number of arts in the set as a whole.
Ooh, so this is the first card in the art section. Sweet. Yep. It's Eevee! My favorite assassin!
Which one will she evolve into?
Right? Oh my god. Why am I getting my favorite assassins as like the full arts and shit? That's awesome.
Art cards.
As the art cards, yeah. She and her twin brother were the first time you can switch characters in Assassin's Creed gender-wise. Although in those games, they were actually separate characters versus just like, pick your gender.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I'd rather them do it the Syndicate way than this because it added interesting different types of gameplay. But that's just me. I'm just the consumer.
Consume product and get excited for next product.
Spend money on items that don't stay with your account. It stays to your save file. That's the part I can't stand about some games. Stares at Pokemon.
I was actually making a reference, but most people probably look at it.
Out of curiosity, would you say this is our height IRL?
Yeah, close, yeah.
I tried my best to match. I heard our partner behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another V card. I wonder if that changes, like, which one it is.
No, it's just a set thing more than anything
Hmm.
usually, but
Ooh, Ballad of the Black Flag. Our second saga. As the saga enter, okay, you after your draw step, add a lore counter. Sacrifice after 4. 1 through 3 is mill 3 cards. You may put a historic card among them into your hand. 4 is historic spells you cast this turn cost 2 less. Ooh, 2
so yeah,
less
the
is
idea
not
would be
bad.
you spend 3 turns just collecting them up into your hand, and then you can drop them all for cheap.
Yeah. I do not know this assassin. Roshan. I don't know this assassin. Hidden Magister. Legendary.
Magistrate?
Magister.
Yeah, Magister or Magister.
Legendary creature, human assassin. Other creatures you control are assassins in addition to their other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Oh, so basically this turns everything into an assassin type. Oh, that's kind of cool. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you draw a card and lose a life. Interesting.
Oh, that would be for like the cloak, morph, or disguise abilities. You've got the cloak and disguise there. When you pay the cost to flip them up, you would also get to draw a card and lose a life.
I got a normal Shay. Normal Shay.
There you go.
That's the one thing that I do like about the normal card versus the full art. I can see the colors of what kind of creature it is.
Yeah. Well, you can tell as well just from the top corner, the cost. The cost will tell you what the colors of the creature are.
And the little border here. It's just a little easier at first glance with the normal ones.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ooh, another swamp. This time it's an actual swamp.
Swamp.
Swamp. From Assassin's Creed. Oh my god. Which one is that? It's not Freedom Cry. Why am I blanking on it? Liberation! Liberation. That's what it is. I do not need advertisements for games I cannot play. Thank you. I got an advertisement for a VR game I can't play.
I mean, we do have we got the old Oculus 2, I think. Not Oculus, jeez,
We got the Meta Quest 1 or 2.
I think it's 2.
I don't know if I can get it to work with this TV computer or not. I haven't tested it on this one.
No, those are like self-contained. It's essentially a console. So you could share if you had the right capture equipment or setup, because I know they can kind of sort of share screen. You can run it through there so they can see it, but you couldn't play games through it like from Steam or whatever, to my understanding.
Sigurd, Jarl of Raventhorpe, legendary creature, human warrior. Vigilance.
Sigurd, Ural or Earl.
Sigurd.
Yeah, I was more correcting. It's Earl typically.
Oh, in the game it's like Jarl.
Oh well, then I stand corrected. I will go cry.
Vigilance, trample, and lifelink.
It's from the new one.
Boast.
Do you know what vigilance trample? Oh, we went over trample. Do you know what vigilance and lifelink do?
I'm assuming with lifelink it connects to another creature of yours.
No. So
close.
First off, no, you weren't. Not even close. I'll start with vigilance. Means, you know how you have to turn them sideways to attack?
Yes.
Vigilance means they don't have to turn sideways. So you don't have to tap them to attack. So they're always able to block if they survive. Lifelink means any damage that it does at all to anything, you gain back in life. So what's its power? What's its power?
3/3.
So its power is 3. So if you swing with it and say, even if I block with a 1/1, you gain 3 life.
Yep. Boast. Put a lore counter on target saga you control or remove one from it. Activate only if this creature attacks this turn and only once each turn. Whenever you put a lore counter on a saga, put 1/1 counter up to up to one other creature. Ooh.
So the up to, you might have seen that. That's semi-important if it doesn't say may. Up to means you can choose 0. So you can choose 2. But yeah, that's a good, would be a good card for a saga deck, because you can just, the second, it's got 1, 2, and 3. Its second one is really good. I just got it. Cool. I'm taking that counter off so I can do it again next turn.
It's a foil version of the name I couldn't read.
Yeah.
Judging from the front of it, I think it's from Valhalla, or it's from Origins, because of the boat. Ooh, a full art of one I don't. I think these are from the games I've never played. Oh, is this one from Valhalla? Okay. Arbaz Mir. Whenever Mir or another non-token historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, Mir deals 1 damage to each opponent and I gain 1 life. Ooh.
A Mir card? It's this legendary creature. What does it say next to that?
Human Assassin.
Oh, weird. Mir is MYR, right?
MIR. It's his last name. I just can't say the first name.
Okay. Sorry. There's a very infamous creature type known as a Mir, MYR.
Oh, he's from Odyssey. Okay.
A lot of people hate Mirs, so I thought that's what it was. I was like, why the hell did they add Mir stuff to this?
I haven't played Odyssey in a long time. I need to replay it now that they fixed a lot of the bug issues.
I'm being ignored. I'm gonna cry.
No, I was listening. I was just answering chat.
You're fine. I'm goofing.
Assassin.
I'm new boot goofing.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like the backs are random for the tokens.
More or less, yeah.
That's kind of annoying.
Well, they're just tokens. They don't, hugely matter. They're just kind of helpful placeholders, so you don't have to, take a random card, flip it over, and be like, this is my token.
This is the first time I've ever opened Magic cards, so I don't know these things.
First we got Axel addicted to tattooing, now Magic.
Oh, yeah, chat. Look at my tattoos. Aren't they so pretty? You guys haven't seen them since I got my Kirby.
First tattooing, now Magic. Axel's gonna have no money. Chat, we need you to donate.
You can always sub, or share the stream, or do everything else those streamers do. I have a Ko-fi link. I don't know. I don't like promoting myself. I feel awkward now. Let's go back to the cards.
Oh, come on. You gotta promote. I'll start cheering like a baboon if someone starts subbing or donating donating subs.
I don't know if my Ko-fi donates works or not. No, I've never gotten a donation through that. But
well, there you go.
If that magically works, I'm gonna be very surprised.
You gotta remember, unironically, I watch streamers that get will get 25 and 50 sub drops, gifted subs semi-regularly.
Yeah, I don't.
I know. The big trick is to just start getting super excited when you get them. Start screaming.
I do. Aw, thank you for the follow, the last rook.
Oh, it's a follow. They didn't give us money. I'm not gonna cheer. Never mind.
Be nice. I'm just doing a quick check on something on my phone so I don't break things, because I think me opening up something on Firefox may have caused the thing to break. Yeah, no, we've gotten a lot of good pulls. Several full arts. This entire pile is mostly full arts. And
I think they're essentially collectors, but I'm
I also got this thing I believe is a mythic or a mystic.
Mythic. It's called a mythic rare.
Yeah, I pulled this. I don't know the equivalency because I'm a noob.
It basically means it's a card that's likely worth more money depending on how good it is.
Oh, so if I wanted to sell it.
Likely, but not inherently. There are absolutely mythics that are worth like 2 cents, and there are commons that are worth hundreds of dollars.
Oh,
So
wow. Jesus.
it depends on what it is, but it means that they printed less of them, really.
Meow. Sarge here will be able to answer those questions. I don't know.
Anything good for the polls? I didn't see Commander. We're playing EDH. As for what they got, I mean, it's half decent. I can't say that it'd be, oh, this is holy crap, this is a great pull, but yeah. Yeah, we play EDH pretty exclusively. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly, what the heck is the name of your commander? I can't remember because it's not super important to your deck. A friend of ours helped Axel here build a commander deck with a bunch of Dragon's Approach, which is a card that says you can have as many as you want in the deck to kind of make it easier to ease them in.
Yeah, I do a lot of
Oh, last week was mad because I didn't cheer.
Alright. There we go. That should be fixed. Sorry, I'm doing tech things too. Oh, why the frowny face, Rook?
I said that. It's because I didn't cheer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want cheers, you can use your bits and it'll pop up.
Donate money, then you get cheers.
Yay. Alright. Back to the cards.
There you go. Axel cheered for you.
Alright, so we got Hook Blade. This is one of my favorite movement mechanics, and I wish they would use it again. Oh, thank you for the bit!
Yeah!
Yay!
Let's get some subs!
If we get 5 more subs, I'll play Pokemon Typing Adventure with dyslexia! Yay!
Oh god, that's gonna be amazing.
Especially because it's Gen 5 Pokemon. Oh my god. When Hookblade enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets 1/0. As long as it's your turn, equipped creature has flying. Equip to colorless. Attached to creature you control, equip only as a sorcery. Interesting.
Again, that refers to this, like, when you could equip it. It basically means you can only equip it on your turn.
Covering for spoilers. Go for the throat. Destroy.
That's actually that's an existing card as well.
Hear me out. Download Mana Box on your phone and start tracking your cards now. Don't wait until you have boxes. You're talking to a Pokemon card collector. I have so many ETBs filled with random cards.
Yeah, overarchingly, though, if you do want to keep track, especially of anything that might be important, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
We can definitely do it after stream.
I haven't used Mana Box, but yeah, I have a lot of cards.
Basically, destroy target non-artifact creature. That's cool.
Again, I believe Go for the Throat is an existing card. I think they just added a little extra to it.
I'm just covering.
Added a little art to it.
Spoilers. We got another Hunter's Bow. Ooh. This is a pretty mountain. I believe this is the original headquarters from Assassin's Creed 1. I don't want to give it a name of a type of building because I know I will be wrong.
Yeah, 5K, that's not bad. That's not a bad number.
Yeah, wow.
Again, Urza, I haven't heard of it. I'm not super surprised. But yeah, I need to organize my cards, and it's just, I have ADHD, and it's a very daunting task to go through all the freaking cards I have.
It is. It's like, I'm not medicated for mine.
Yeah, you got a room to go through. I got a house to go through, man.
Crystal Skull, the Isu Spyglass. Oh, so in Assassin's Creed, there are artifacts that have different types of abilities, and they're based off a lot of different, like, historical things, like the Spear of Hermes, for example. So, and the Easoons are pieces of Eden. Yeah. Sarge has never played Assassin's Creed, so I'm trying to be like as vague as possible for spoiler's sake. That's why I'm covering specific cards.
Am I going to be playing Assassin's Creed? This is news to me.
I would love you if you did, but some people in chat might not know.
Fair enough. Yeah, I know that feeling on SOT 3.
Your computer's in the basement. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play historical lands or cast historic spells from the top of your library. Tap, add 1 blue mana. Cool. Thank you for the follow. Is it? Cool. I believe there are follower emotes, if I set it up correctly, so enjoy those. I believe follower emotes unfortunately only work in my chats compared to like the sub emotes.
Yeah, anything that lets you look at your what you're going to draw is considered pretty good usually.
Oh, thank you for the sub.
Yeah, who subbed? Unsought 3. Yeah.
Thank you, 3. I don't know why that alert lasted so long. I'm still new to this.
Let's get subs.
I'm very new to having like the sub stuff on screen.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a foil of the larceny.
Larceny, yes, it is larceny.
Dyslexia. Open more magic. I mean, if you want to give me money for magic, oh, thank you for the sub from Prime.
Get subs. Woo!
I don't. Oh, it's a foil. That's why I slaved it. All money goes to magic. Oh my god! Imagine if I actually did that.
I mean, you absolutely could. There are people who make a lot of money off this stuff.
Yeah, but I not gonna lie, I'd rather the money go to my retro games. If I could raise enough to get a Rule of Rose copy, I might actually start drinking.
Why would you start drinking? That's a good thing.
Rule of Rose is $800.
Yeah,
actually, I think it's over $1,000.
I've spent more than that on my hobbies.
All right. Ooh, full art of Roshan the Hidden Magic. Oh, we had his normal one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. That I really do like how the full arts look in these. I like Pokemon cards, but sometimes the full arts don't look very good. Where are my penny sleeves? Oh, it's under my phone.
Say, what gave you the penny sleeves?
I know, I moved them because I didn't want them falling on the floor.
Losing my shit. I'm not losing my shit. You're losing my shit, is what I meant.
I was about to say, how many times have you lost my shit?
We're not talking about that, okay?
Ooh! A treasure! It's the Assassin's Creed ring. The Assassin ring for, yeah, multiple external batteries.
Okay, hey, but I've replaced them, have I not?
Yes, you have. Dude, the only reason Rule of Rose is so expensive is because it was banned in the UK. So they didn't make many copies. It's not even a good game. And then you have, like, Pokemon Box, which is over $2,000 for the American version. My heart hurts.
And worth at least $10K.
How do I have that many cards? We went to our local shop.
No, I think that Single Wolf is asking Unsought 3
how
Unsought has 10K worth of cards. That is a lot.
Hobbies. Yeah, we got this at our local shop. We basically been looking for them, and I saw that they had this huge box, so we went halvesies on it.
And I mean, you say went halvesies. I just covered half the price, really, at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well, if you see any cards that might actually work for your decks, you're welcome to. Especially because you guys have been so kind with mine. Jesus. Ooh! Another art card. It's our third one. Brotherhood Regalia. Ooh, it's a different art for this one. Oh, this is when Ezio gets his family's assassin's cloak, which shockingly fit him perfectly, even though his
We're gonna
father
talk
was
about.
even though his father was a foot taller.
We're gonna talk about it. That's a great joke from Rurouni Kenshin. They do that. He finally beats his master and gets his cloak, and his master is like 6'6",
I mean, we do
and
have this Mox diamond that I'm
yeah.
gonna place back down very carefully.
But yeah, basically their tradition when you beat your master, you get their cloak. You get this cloak, and he tries the cloak on. It's just like massive on him. It's really funny.
Ooh.
Oh, I love the Fallout Pip-Boy Soul Ring. It's so good. It looks
Yeah.
so.
Brotherhood is definitely one of my favorite Assassin's Creed, especially storylines. But my favorite Assassin's Creed of all time has to be Syndicate because of the gameplay, the character writing, and how they put real people, real stories of London into the story. Like being able to go after Jack the Ripper, and it's still a mystery of who Jack the Ripper actually is. One of my favorite DLCs ever. Four is also really good. Ooh, restart sequence, something I do constantly by accident.
Come save.
Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh.
Yeah, okay, that's a big. Actually, to be honest, I haven't seen many that just return target creature from your graveyard. I have not seen that. Very many of those.
There's been a couple of these that do similar, like take it from the graveyard and put
Yeah.
it to your hand.
Yeah, taking it and putting it in your hand is not super unheard of. But there's not many I've seen that just pull it and slap it right on.
I like Assassin's Creed. It was one of my first games I played on PC. I know, playing Assassin's Creed with a keyboard. I did the same with Mass Effect. Those games are not designed for keyboard.
But
it was one of the first games I bought myself on the computer, so I have like a long love for it.
Yeah,
but I completely understand.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like story-based games, that's fine. I totally get that. You just want to play the game, you don't want to hear the story. But I am such a sucker for stories of any kind, from whether it be games, books, movies, TV. I really like stories.
It's one of the reasons I like retro collecting, because a lot of these, like, their story may be shit, but like the gameplay is fun.
Like, yeah, it feels like they have to work a lot harder to like take basic things and make them more interesting.
Yeah, because I'm trying not to destroy my collection, but it's like, I made this cover. This is the worst cover of existence. But Crash Bandicoot, for example, I don't know the story because there's no subtitles, but the gameplay is very fun.
Does it need subtitles? What? Is it not in English?
It's in English, but I have such a hard time without subtitles to hear things, especially with earlier games, because the audio is not very balanced between music and voices. And
my subtitles. I can't. My glasses. I can't. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh no, my subtitles. I can't hear without my subtitles.
That's an ADHD thing and an auditory processing disorder thing.
Yeah, I know. It's just a meme I've seen. Yeah.
Ooh, bleeding effect. Basically in Assassin's Creed, when you spend a long time in the machine, you start having like a mental bleed of the memories of your ancestors, and it affects your brain.
So it doesn't mean actual blood.
No, it's an effect of the machine going, like, transmitting the memories into your brain. It causes hallucinations. And apparently you've gained the abilities of your ancestors through that, which I don't understand. Because training.
Training I could get. It's muscle memory stuff. It's a strength you shouldn't get.
Yeah. At the beginning of combat or on your turn, creatures you control gain flying until the end of the turn. If a creature in your graveyard has flying, same to true for first strike, double strike, death touch, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance. Jesus.
So do you want me to go through what all of those are, or?
We'll do that after stream.
Okay, because I can.
Yeah, no. Oh, my brain. Oh, that's not a special card, but it is pretty.
Yeah. Okay. Is that? Yeah, that's an uncommon. It's probably because of
Yeah.
how much does it cost? 4?
2 colorless, 1 white, and 1 black.
Yeah.
But it's a dual
probably,
color.
Yeah, it's probably cost for it because it's only on your during combat. That's probably why it's an uncommon instead of
A full art island from Odyssey. What is a statue of? Don't tell me. Poseidon.
There you go. I was about to before you said don't tell me.
I'm really bad at my gods.
Many believe the origin of the devil with a pitchfork
Ooh.
is trident.
Mm-hmm. Was Ariel's father named Poseidon, or did he have a different name?
Who?
Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
No, that was Poseidon. Yeah, her father was Poseidon.
I want the Da Vinci. He's one of my favorite side characters. Ooh!
No. Single Wolf is referring to that statement. Yes, I first heard it, yes, from the Da Vinci Code.
Ah.
The Da Vinci Code, they mention that in at least the movie. I forget if they do in the book.
I got Ezio Auditore de Firenze. Oh, his name is Trident. Triton.
Triton. Wait, hold on. No. Poseidon's father. Poseidon's father is Kronos.
Question.
In The Little Mermaid. Oh, okay.
Question.
I thought that was her father. Sorry, go ahead.
This has the brown icon again.
The like reddish gold, the reddish orange. That's mythic rare. Yes.
Fuck yeah. Ezio de Firenze. Menace. Assassin spells you cast have free running. We learned what free running is. Whenever Ezio deals combat damage to a player, you may pay. It has all the colors. If that player has 10 or less life, when you do, the player loses the game.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because you've gotten it a couple times. Do you know what Menace is?
No. This is a colorless and 1 black. That's really powerful.
That's pretty cheap. Yeah. Menace means that if you attack with it, the defending player can only block it with 2. So I can't chump block it with a 1/1. I have to use 2 creatures to block it, or I don't block it at all.
We got
2 or more.
We got a foil of the gauntlet.
Huh.
Equip Assassin's Creed Gauntlet. Enter the field. Attach it to 1 target creature you control. Tap all creature target opponent controls. Ooh.
That's really good because if all of your opponent's creatures are tapped, you can swing freely and don't have to worry about it.
Equip creature gets 1/1 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card and discard a card. Equip 2 colorless. Ooh.
No, but especially if you need to cycle through some stuff.
Especially like as a noob, some of these cards like seem very powerful to me.
Yeah, as a non-noob, it's like, yeah, it's pretty standard fare. That's fine.
All right. Oh, another full art. I can give this one to T.
Yeah.
Because they really do. They like Arno. And now we get to see what the full art is. The art card is.
Yeah.
Hey, it's... I've said her name like a dozen times now.
I'm assuming it's Valhalla.
Yeah, not Eivor. Eivor, is it Eivor? Why is my brain breaking?
Bloody hell if I know.
Okay, so I can tell that this is gonna go with the male art because this is half the bird wing, the eagle's wing. Why do I keep wanting to say Eivor? Male, there's 2 genders. This is one of the games where you pick a gender.
It's in the chat. The name is in the chat. Yeah, I know that.
Oh, was I saying it right? I think I was.
Oh, again. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Evil? I don't know. Well, I said it earlier.
Figure it out. I don't second.
It's hard to remember when I don't see like the name on the card.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about these penny sleeves is that it's hard to push the card in.
Yeah, they're not. That's why they're penny sleeves. Is they're not great quality. I almost exclusively go to Dragon Steel for them because they're usually better quality sleeves. Some people get really iffy and touchy about their sleeves just because some people really don't like some of the textures of the cheaper sleeves.
Yeah, for me, if it's going into my my Pokemon Master Binder, I prefer fitted sleeves. And then I'll put a penny sleeve over that. Which apparently is bad binder behavior, but I'm like, I
was gonna say. But the thing is, the reason they get people get like that when it's deck sleeving.
Because these don't go in decks, they go into my binder.
Yeah.
That's a new back. Be the best player in the room. Arena MTG. I'm not sponsored. Sponsor me, I'm a noob. Give me money.
Arena's not too bad. I play a little Arena.
I think I played it on my phone once or twice.
Yeah.
Escape detection with Eevee. Free running. Return target creature to its owner's hand and draw a card.
Especially in EDH, you can mess up a little if they've got an expensive commander.
Coastal Piracy enchantment. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to your opponent, you may draw a card. There's a lot of draw your cards.
Card draw is very good.
More
that's why there's a hand limit, is because the more cards you have in your hand, the more you can do.
Very true.
The more lanes you can put on the field. You know, like the other night, you were getting mana screwed. Yeah. And it's like, imagine if you were able to just keep drawing cards, you would have eventually gotten land.
Ooh, that's a new icon.
What is it?
It's a single circle, but it's 2 colors.
Yeah, so that means you can pay that with either one of those 2 colors.
Ezio, Brash Novice. This is from Assassin's Creed 2, when right before he turns into Ezio Auditore di Firenze. Legendary creature human. Whenever Ezio Novice attacks, put 1/1 counter on it. As long as Ezio has 2 or more counters on it, it has first strike and is assassin in addition to the other types. Ooh.
Again, with Deep Brash, and like you were saying before, he fully becomes an assassin. That makes sense. Like as he does more, he becomes an assassin.
So the thing with Ezio is the only assassin who has multiple games. Yeah. So we get to see his journey from becoming an assassin to becoming a master assassin, which is basically you train other assassins in your area and stuff like that. Like, you're the one teaching them every skill.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons Ezio is considered one of the best assassins, but it's, in my opinion, it's very hard to judge that because he has 3 games versus most characters only have 1 to 2, and most of the time it's a side game.
What I want to know is, why are we losing viewers? What the heck? Are we not entertaining enough?
It happens. I try not to pay too much attention to the numbers.
It's just a joke.
Well, you're...
Hey, I saw 3.
Camera.
It froze. At least Unsaw 3 is still here.
There we go. I don't know what's with that, like, lighting fixing.
I have no idea. It's very weird.
I think it's because this camera has, like, those stupid white balance thing.
No, Single Wolf, you're not chopped liver. Try that without... After I've hit puberty. You're not chopped liver. It's the people that left that are chopped liver.
It happens, especially because we have an ad in about 10 minutes, so it happens.
Yeah.
I also don't mind lurkers. This is just one of those chill streams.
To be clear, I'm just goofing around. I'm having my fun. You guys are fine. You're all fine.
This is a pretty plains. I believe this is one of the cities in Egypt from Origins. So that's really pretty. We're getting a lot more cards that I have sleeved than not sleeved, which is kind of
Yeah,
cool.
it weirdly seems like it's somewhere between a collector booster and a like draft booster, which is odd, but
Yeah. Sean and Rebecca, agents. Fun fact, Sean, the dude, he's voiced by Wheatley.
you mean Will
The
Wheaton?
the guy who voices Wheatley
Oh, okay.
in Portal. Let me rephrase that. Same
Oh,
voice
okay,
actor.
okay. I was like, what
It
the
makes
heck?
me so happy to hear his voice again. So, legendary creatures, human assassin, scientist. We're adding scientists now. Okay.
Scientists have been a thing in MTG for a bit.
Oh, okay. Vigilance. When Sean and Rebecca agents enter the battlefield, search your graveyard hand and library for a card named the Animus and put it in the battlefield and shuffle. So you need that Animus card.
Animus. And,
Tap.
I mean, don't necessarily need it, but you probably want it, yeah.
Well, for this it says for a card named that.
Yeah, what I mean is just because you search for them, they might not be there, and you can just move on with your life, but you probably want it, yes.
When you do, mill 2 cards.
Is it just mill 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tap and add 1 white. Forgive me.
Oh, it has tap and it makes a white. So the term that's usually used for that is what's called a mana dork.
Ah.
There's a bunch of creatures that you can tap and they generate mana. They're called mana dorks. Is the people who play it call them. Mana dorks are great for making sure you'll always have mana generation.
Yee. We got a foil of Adewale. I'm gonna butcher all of these fucking pronunciations.
Excuse me. I was gonna say. I was like, wow, you threw that out there real quick. Is that how it's actually pronounced?
I said it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a full art of Linda Fry this time. We got her normal card earlier.
Nice. Question mark?
I don't know. I do like her card though.
Yeah.
It's hard to go into some of these characters without super spoilers.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what card this is. Really?
It is nothing. They do that sometimes. The tokens are kind of just like an extra gift. You obviously you don't need them, so.
I know. I just find that kind of funny. I'm gonna clear a little bit of space since we're about halfway through.
And you thought we would only get to 12. Well, I showed you by not fucking endlessly talking.
Feel free to share, follow, all that bullshit.
And don't forget to sub!
If you want to sub and support this addiction that's slowly starting, or if you want to pay for more nerdy tattoos, feel free.
Everyone around me is getting all these tattoos, and I haven't in forever, because I got freaking bills.
Don't you also have an agreement with our partner about getting tattoos together?
Yeah, well, nonetheless, I want to get more tattoos, mostly because everyone around me is getting tattoos. What the hell?
We got another art card, and it's a different one. Oh, that's upside down. It's a different one. It's number 4 this time.
Yep.
Overpowering attack. Sorcery. Untap all creatures you control that attack this turn. If it's your main phase, there is an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional main phase.
So it gives you essentially. So you want to play that on your main phase 2. Would be what you'd want for that, so that you get an additional. They all untap, get another combat phase, and then you get another main phase, essentially a main phase 3.
That's cool.
Yeah, some cards do that. It's not super common.
Templar Knight. Creature Human Knight. Vigilance. White. 1 white. Tap 5 untapped attacking creatures you control named Templar Knight. Search your library for legendary artifact card and put it on the battlefield. Then shuffle. A deck can have any number of cards named Templar Knight. Okay, so it's like my Dragon's Approach and your slimes.
Yeah. So, the slimes are still a secret.
I don't think any of our friends who play against you know this exists.
Nonetheless, shush. But yes, you could. The idea is you want to get like a boatload of them in there.
Viewpoint synchronization. It's
Viewpoint synchronization.
basically you go up somewhere very high, you press a button, and it unlocks part of your map.
Yeah.
Sorcery. Search your library for up to 3 besties. Not besties, basic.
Besties. Wow.
Basic land cards and reveal them. Put 2 of them on the battlefield tab and the others in your hand, then shuffle. Neat. That actually kind of works with the lore of synchronization.
Synchronization.
Ooh, a forest. I do
Yeah,
really like the full arts in this set.
Yeah. Full arts are usually really pretty in general. Like I said, I've always wanted to be able to make some of my better and more used decks be like nothing but full arts, but it's expensive.
Another Layla, we got her earlier. And she has gold, which means another sleeve.
Yeah, rare.
I'm surprised I got 2 of the Mystics.
I'm not. That's fairly common.
Oh. Ooh. Foil gold.
Oh, foil rare? Nice.
Yeah. Black Market Connections. Enchantment. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, choose 1 or more. Sell contraband, create a treasure token, lose 1 life. Buy information, draw a card, you lose 2 life. Hire a mercenary, create a 3/2 color shapeshifter creature token with changeling, you lose 3 life. It has every creature type. Holy shit.
I was about to say. So yeah, that is a really good card. Unsought 3 said it. Yeah, that's a really good card. It's the options are what make it really good, and that's what I was gonna say. Changeling, pretty much all changelings are all creature types.
Nice. Ooh, thank you for the shiny sound.
Say that again. Thank you for the what?
Shiny sound. It's a meme in
Say
my
it 3
stream.
times fast. Say it 3 times fast.
Shiny sound, shiny sound, shiny sound.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells.
Wow, I messed that up. She sells seashells by the seashore. There we go. See, I can do it.
After a couple tries.
Oh, I did it the first time perfectly. Fuck you.
Alright, just letting you guys know, we do have an ad starting. So,
yes.
Yeah, just letting y'all know. We'll mostly be discussing some of the cards. So, or take a bathroom break. Yeah. Don't forget to...
well, Unsought 3, you're going to hear me yell some really offensive things. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This is my technique. I can look at you and glare at you. You are stuck
Oh, yeah, your eyeballs moving over to me.
You have 2 frames. I have 4. Mwahahaha.
Yeah, but I'm taller than you.
I do love that when T laughs or talks, your character moves.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, thank you for the follow. We're in an ad, so I'm going to type that in chat. Yeah, be sure to you guys have follower emotes, sub emotes. Feel free to do whatever you want.
Don't say that.
But be financially responsible.
Well, I mean, I can still. Do you want to say do whatever you want? I don't think you want to say that.
Should I be scared?
I mean, this is Twitch. I'll withhold what I usually say about Twitch, but they let certain people get away with a lot of things.
For a second, I thought you were just gonna do like a shit ton of gift subs, so I finally have to play Pokemon Typing Adventure.
Who, me?
Yeah,
oh, yeah
from
yeah.
how you worded that.
No, I was thinking of offensive things. I'm a far worse person than you. You forget this.
Jingle, jingle. Back in the day, before
jingle, jingle.
rooms were a thing, okay? Jingle, jingle, pay attention, pay attention.
I don't have my keys on me.
The back rooms, dingle, 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 dingle. Okay, before that was a thing, the
Gotta keep
concept
them on your
of a
waist like
place
I do.
with endless impossible. Oh, dingle, 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 jingle, jangle. It's okay. Look at the shiny. Okay, that's what it was.
Why is this a
about.
long
Oh,
clip? I
jingle,
caught
jingle.
this.
You know, offices. You love offices. You love endless offices.
Did I
You get
upload
your
the?
money worth, 3. 3, you got your money worth.
He got his watch times worth. Those points are watch time based.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know how this works. I don't know if you actually get money for that, or is that just a reward for them?
It's a reward for them.
Okay.
That way, like, with watch time, I think there's also one where you can change my outfit, but half my outfits are broken right now.
You could do it manually, couldn't you?
Yeah, but then this happens.
I mean, yeah. You get to look behind the curtain a little. It's not a huge deal.
I also don't know if I have fixed some of them, like with the eyes or the talking animation.
I mean, it'd be extra funny.
Yeah. Alright.
What are you doing? You gotta wait. We still got another minute of ads.
I know.
I know.
I want to look so
3 is
bad.
here.
There's one more card before the art rare.
3 is our, still with us, granted. But
True. But I can show some behind the scenes cuteness. I need to put him on my desk.
there you go.
Look how cute he is.
Personal box opening.
I mean, I could open this.
Yeah.
I put him on my desk now.
Unsought 3's been pretty generous. Fuck yeah.
Part of me. Ooh, that was loud. Apologies, everybody. Part of me wants to get like some paint and put like little dots in his eyes.
That's always the fucking problem with Pops. Is so many of them just look dead inside, like they want to eat your soul.
You shall
Get him away from-
sub. You shall
There you
sub.
No, you need to do that in 12 seconds. Just leave it there for another 12 seconds.
Just jump scare the chat with this.
Yeah, exactly. Just leave it there.
Oh my
Go to
god, the
4
fuzziness.
Yeah, just wait. The ad break has ended.
You shall sub. The ads will stop if you sub.
And then the Foy Coco died.
He's now on my desk with the.
I'm ironically impressed with myself that I remember that Pokemon's name.
I did also just show the box with his name on it.
I didn't read it. Excuse you. I also play Yu-Gi-Oh, which means I can't read.
Do you know what this Pokemon's name is?
It's Pikachu.
No. Oh, I almost put him on your special card.
Mox died. No, well, it's in a double sleeve thing there. It's fine.
I know, I'm just trying to be very careful because I borrowed this mat from Tasinga. I borrowed your special expensive card.
Just a little. The Mox Diamond is just for a little eye candy.
Yeah. Ooh, we got a full art Desmond Miles. He was the main character of Assassin's Creed. T, I gave you this mat. I gave you this because I had an extra that I lost. I mean, sure. Thank you. This is not staying on my desk though because it's literally just because it's wood here and I have my 2 other mats and they just do not go over.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Full art Desmond Miles, main character of the first several Assassin's Creeds. He's a menace. Desmond Miles gets +1/+0 for each assassin you control and each assassin in the graveyard.
Again, like I said, they've got a theme.
Whenever Desmond Miles deals combat damage to a player, surveil X, where X is the amount of damage dealt to that player. Neat. Yeah. We are I just want to do a disclaimer. I don't normally make all these jokes about subs and shit like that.
Yeah, that's because of me, because I'm trying to push them to do it.
Yeah, I also normally play retro games on this channel, but I need to set up some stuff because I just bought an N64. It's giving me a hassle.
Yeah, well, I mean, if the chat, if I don't know what your usual support is like, if they like it, I wouldn't mind occasionally, at least trying to, get you a box and, you could do a big unopening.
Oh, no, my friends have been trying to get me to promote more, but Yeah, no, if he wants to make me open stuff for him, I will. That,
Phrasing.
if he wants to buy me
Hey,
magic
hey.
cards to open for him, sure.
Well, here's what we do. If
Here's your QR code. Good luck.
no, Axel, if you get to 10 subs this stream, I'll buy a full box. Not of Assassin's Creed unless I can find one. Yeah, you can make some money for it. That's what I say. If Axel gets to 10 subs on this stream, I will buy a full box of a set for them to unbox. That's the deal.
So in addition to the Pokemon typing adventure.
Yes. More incentive.
Alright. Assassin Initiative.
I'd like you to try to say that again, because it was very funny to me.
I was in the middle of a swallow when I said it.
Phrasing! This is a very fucking child-friendly stream, goddammit!
Not on our Christian Minecraft magic server. Assassin Initiate. Wow, why do I keep saying initiate?
Okay, it would be Assassin Initiate.
Thank you. One white, one colorless. Assassin Initiate gains your choice of flying, death touch, or lifelink until end of turn. Cool. Yeah, I'm very new to the world of Magic. Our friend, do you know where my deck is? I think it's still in the dining room.
Bloody hell, why would I know?
Because we played last night.
I don't freaking remember. Don't look at me. I was exhausted.
So basically, one of our friends, I'm gonna use Desmond as an example. He made an entire like piece of paper for every single card in a deck to simplify all this, so I could read and play.
Yeah,
we
definitely gotta make some of those, but
it's a training deck basically until I get a lot better and understand a lot of these terms.
Yeah, it's a very simple deck, but it does actually play pretty well.
Shockingly. Then again, A did make it.
Yeah, he's the friend we're referring to. He's needs to calm
an absolute sweetheart.
I was going with he's a certifiable genius who can't stop doing things. I don't know why. When I lived with him for a little bit, he had 3 different jobs. Not because he needed them for the money, because he was like, yeah, I just want to keep doing things. He's insane.
Yeah, he surprised me with it for my birthday, without any asking or prompting. And he also taught me soldering so I can get my current job. He's a good guy. He's very sweet. All right. Hidden Blade. Ooh, this uses the art from Assassin's Creed 2 with Da Vinci's arm. Ooh, that'd be a cool tattoo. Nope. I have other ideas. Flash. I mean, okay, nope.
So what Flash means is, you know how, like, say it's my turn and I'm swinging at you, and you could drop an instant card, murder. So the creature I'm swinging at you with, you can kill on the spot. Flash means at the same speed you could play that artifact. So say you have
is your friend Sheldon Cooper? What the fuck? Sorry for interrupting you.
No, you're fine, Too Gross. Jesus Christ. Yeah, those expire, by the way. Don't leave your checks uncashed. Those expire.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so, like, say you have a 1/1, I don't know what the Hidden Blade does, but say you have a 1/1, I have a 2/2.
Yep.
I swing with my 2/2, knowing that if you block us, it's going to die. You go, cool, Flash, I'm playing this. And then you would have to also pay the equipment cost, but you can play that at after on my turn to, like, mess with me.
Ah. Alright. When Hidden Blade enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. If that creature is an assassin, it gains Death Touch until the end of the turn.
So that's why you'd want to do it.
Yep. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has first strike, equipped to colorless. That's
Give me
cool.
one. Give me 1 sec, Axel. I'm gonna mute real quick.
Yep, take your time. Alright, once again, covering this because spoilers for one of the games. Final push. Neat. Some of these I am trying to, like, prevent spoilers. Another swamp. I do like these cards. They're very pretty. Jesus. I hope
Okay, I'm back.
that your friend needs a financial lesson. That might
Yeah,
have
so I was
been...
gonna say, unironically, I think if it's been that like if you let your check expire, I think you're screwed and you just don't get that money.
I don't have a
It cuts
Patreon. I have a Ko-Fi. If you do want to...
I think it's coffee. I think it's supposed to be pronounced coffee.
yeah, I think
It is. You can buy me a coffee.
The Ko-Fi should work. Unless
You
I
could
have...
also gift subs. You could also gift subs.
That too. It should be working unless I have to make an entire new campaign thingy. I thought you could just be like, hey, here's some money.
Yeah, I thought you could. I don't know. I've never used Ko-fi or coffee or whatever.
Yep. Oh, Staff of Eden.
We'll be here for at least another 40 minutes.
Staff of Eden, the Vault's Key. Ooh. When Staff of Eden Vault's Key enters the battlefield, put target legendary permanent card not named Staff of Eden Vault's Key from graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Tap. Draw a card for each permanent you control. Oh, this is another Mystic.
Mythic.
I think Mystic works as well.
It is called a mythic rare. I'm going through puberty again, apparently.
The fact that my voice goes lower than yours sometimes.
I mean, it can. I push my voice up a little.
True. What? What?
You got it twice. You got it twice.
I got a hollow of it this time.
A what of it?
A foil.
There you go.
I don't want to know the odds. I kind of want to know the odds, but also not at the same... What?
Bloody hell, I have no idea.
That button should make a clip. If not, there we go. I need to fix all my buttons. Since I got the new computer, a bunch of my buttons broke because they were designed for the crap top.
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, I'm trying to get you subs. I'm trying.
No, I just have to do it on a technical level. The thing is fine. The physical thing's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna encourage you to do more.
Another Shay, full art Shay.
Oh, nice.
I think that's my second one.
I think that's your second full art. I think it's definitely your second full art. You might have another non-full art. I'm not sure.
Maybe. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Game-wise. The
What does this do?
Capitoline Triad emblem. Creatures...
Okay, so emblems are a specific thing that you only get from a planeswalker. A planeswalker, when they, you know how we talk about they have got their primary ability, they've got a minus ability, and then their alt. There are several planeswalkers that when you use their quote unquote alts, they're basically their most expensive ability.
Yep.
A lot of them will get an emblem. An emblem is particularly special because there is no possible way to interact with that.
Wow.
There is no current way in all of MTG to do anything about an emblem. The only way is to get you out of the game. Otherwise, that emblem exists.
Oh, I just read this. Creatures you control have a base power and toughness of 9/9.
Yeah. So that would be the idea, is you get your planeswalkers loyalty counters to the point you can use their ult, you use that, and now no matter what your opponent does, they have base power toughness 9/9.
That's cool.
Unless they have something that also affects base power, but otherwise.
The art card. Oh, cool. I wonder
I don't know why
if...
you straightened one card, but
What?
you like tapped it on your desk like you're straightening it, but it's one card.
Habit. So it looks like these might actually like combine together with other cards.
It looks like it. They never do. I've never seen it, at least if they do.
Yeah, so this is the This is part of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I forget the name of the weapon. It's really fun. It's a fun weapon, though. I enjoy
It
it.
looks like a spear.
Yeah, it's the head of a spear, but it has like Staff of Eden name.
The spear of Longinus?
Maybe? I don't remember. I just know Cassandra uses it.
Do you know what the spear of Longinus is?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Do I need to
Oh.
mute? Oh, thank you.
Do you know what the spear of Longinus is?
It is a spear owned by Longinus.
Was owned by Longinus. It's also known as the Spear of Destiny.
Oh, neat.
Spear of Longinus is a spear that pierced Jesus' side when he was on the cross.
Oh, I probably fell asleep during that lesson in church.
Yeah, Longinus was the soldier that pierced Jesus' side with his spear, and his spear supposedly, I believe it will grant victory to whoever wields it.
I may have fallen asleep in church a lot.
I'm just a fucking nerd.
Learn to play magic. Here's your QR code, kids. Alright, Assassin's Gauntlet. Murder again.
Moida.
Ooh, Mortify. I don't know if we've gotten this one. Destroy
I know that is
target creature or enchantment. Ooh! Fiery... ISLET. I thought IO did not have
No,
its T.
Wait, say again. ISL. Oh, that's ISLET.
Yeah.
Don't know how to pronounce it. Islet.
Oh.
I think it's Islet. I don't know. I've never heard.
Maybe
Hold
it's
on.
an older way of spelling Isle.
I am Googling.
It's a fire. It's a blue-red land. Tap.
Illet. Called an illet. A small island. A portion. Yeah, it's called. It's a small island. It is an illet, apparently.
Tap. Pay 1 life. Add a blue or red. 1 colorless and tap. Sacrifice and sacrifice this card and draw a card. Ooh, that's cool. I definitely need to figure out a better way of doing this, webcam stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't help the webcam is bouncing precariously on top of the monitor.
Yeah. Well, we can figure it out because I need to get you a new one anyways.
Well, now we know the name of it.
Yeah, what is it? The Spear of.
The Spear of Leonidas.
Oh, the Spear of Leonidas.
Yeah.
It's not Longinus.
No.
Okay. Leonidas, yeah.
Legendary artifact. Whenever equipped creature attacks, choose 1. Bull Rush. Oh, these are the names of the attacks in the game.
Oh.
Bull Rush. It gains double strike until end of turn. Summon. Creates Phobos, a legendary 3/2 red horse creature token. Revelation. Discard 2 and draw. Then draw 2 cards. Equip 2 colorless. Ooh.
Not bad.
Honestly, so far, a lot of good cards.
Not bad, at least.
We're
Certainly
halfway
have to
through
make
the
this for
box.
acceptance. Oh, did we only get to 12 to that?
Yeah, we're
Damn.
halfway through. Well, we also did do a lot of chit-chatting and explanation.
Yeah.
We can
We're living
probably
on a prayer.
we can probably get through 1 or 2 more.
Yeah. Well, I also told Unsought 3 we'd be here until 10, so.
Yeah, because I have to sleep for A's class anyway.
Yeah. Is that what you call him on here? A?
I've never addressed him by name before, and I try not to address people I know IRL in stream unless permissioned.
Yeah, fair.
It's
I don't know
why
if you recall. I had a nickname when he was on my channel back when I uploaded.
yeah,
but
it's why I call TT.
Yeah, fair enough. Except me, unless you're me.
I mean, I used to refer to you as K all the time until you said to refer to you as Sarge.
Yeah, and then you let my name slip more than once.
I only did it once.
You said you did it in another one that I was on.
Yeah, 6 years ago. Alright, Chain Assassination. We've had this one before. Distract the guards.
We had that
Ooh.
one.
New one. Oh my god, how the fuck do I pronounce this? Palazzo. Archers.
Plazo?
That sounds right.
Plazo.
Human-
Plazo Archer.
Oh wait, did I not finish that? Wait. I didn't finish the last one.
Put on the map.
Gonna put that down.
Wah, wah, wah.
Ooh, Bayakasiwa. The very first assassin of the Assassin Order created in Egypt under a different name. They were originally called the Hidden Ones. It's why Origins is called Origins.
Yeah, well, I guessed that much.
Another full art of the character I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
Mir.
No, you Mir.
Mir. Bandunda Mille. That was horrible.
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
It was a mixture of Spanish and whatever the fuck you say half the time. Ooh!
Which one did I say all the time? I say a lot of things all the time.
Speaking of Phobos,
Oh.
it's a
Is that
token.
Phobos? Oh, yeah, there you go. The horse token that he generates, right?
Yeah.
Or the spear generates?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Reach. Whenever a creature with flying attacks you or a planeswalker you control, the archers deal damage equal to its power to that creature. Ooh.
So do you know what reach means?
You can attack flying creatures? Or
No,
shoot
you
over
can't.
the creatures? To
No,
the
you
person?
can't. You can't attack creatures. Period. Reach means you can block a creature with flying. It doesn't have flying, but it can block a creature with flying. When normally the only
Oh.
other thing that can block them would be something else with flying.
Full art forest. Although we might be able to get through more because we're now getting a lot of repeats.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We didn't hit the 10 subs, so I wanted to get you another full box, but we got to hit that 10 subs.
I mean, we could go for a little bit longer.
I don't care. It's up to you.
I normally try to end by 10, but I'm pretty wide awake. I slept a little late. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, whatever.
Not a full art, but we've had this card before, the Mary Reed and Anne Bonny. It's really pretty. Two famous female pirates.
I like that it looks like Fuecoco is like trying to eat the spear.
And Bulbasaur's just like, Bulb?
Bulbasaur's like, spear? Can I commit murder?
Squirtle is just whispering into Charmander's ear.
Gain his power. Yeah, gain his power.
Oh my
Fuecoco is
god.
Kirby.
To sing, like, imagine if Fuecoco had the power of that spear to Singa. One of the powers is, like, increased attack ability. And I think minor teleportation because it's an Eden artifact, I think.
He wouldn't do anything destructive with it. He'd just do dumb things.
True, he would just eat it.
It's the spear of Leonidas.
Oh, it's a foil haystack. Maybe we can
Right.
survive the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame. What's the largest? I can't remember what the largest building that we've jumped from in Assassin's Creed. There's like a video that goes over the highest place in every Assassin's Creed.
Fucking hell if I know. I have never played Assassin's Creed.
Ooh.
Now you want to talk BioShock? I can talk.
Dude, I want to play BioShock on stream so bad, but the fucking music.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to upload it.
Well, do you have to though?
Twitch doesn't save VODs anymore.
Yeah, no, I know. Do you have to upload it though? Just something for the stream.
I could probably save it and send it to an editor for like fun clips.
Well, yeah, because also with OBS, I mean, I could record it over here down here on Rachel easily enough.
Oh yeah, I can get the footage easily. It's just more I can't put it on like YouTube or something.
Rachel is my computer for anyone confused. Her name is Rachel.
Yeah, Adewale, the full art version.
Nice.
Yeah. In Freedom Cry, he worked with Edward from the from Assassin's Creed 4 and freed a lot of the slaves that were trapped on the ships during that time period.
Which, to Single Wolf, now all I can think of is a specific X user by the name of Mochi Mochi Moan, which is not what you think it is. It's actually just really funny, but I'm going to move on from that. It's not what you think it is.
I do not condone anything that Sarge here says. If it goes somewhere bad, he likes watching people make fun of low.
Ow, it's lol cows. It's not that hard to say lol cow. Jeez, I'm crow.
My brain was like flipping the ends. Like I kept wanting to say low coo.
Low coal?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm a lol cow? How am I a lol cow? Look here! Look, listen!
Another art card. It's number 9. I don't think we've gotten this one yet. Alright. We're getting a lot of repeats now, so I can easily just go through some of these quickly as I say that. Eagle Vision. Basically, Eagle Vision is the game's way of letting you have like a flash and shows you who's an enemy, who's an ally, who's your target for the mission you're on. It's a way to do gameplay mechanic. Then they changed it, and now it's stupid. Draw 3 cards. Cool. Hey, we finally got a normal one of Arno Dorian.
Jingle, jingle, jingle. Back in the day, before the backroom were a thing, okay? Jingle, jingle, pay attention. Pay attention. I said your favorite word, the backrooms. Oh, dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle.
It does keep going. Ha
Yeah, for some reason it's the full clip.
Dingle, dingle,
I swear to God, I cut down the clip from a full minute and a half to like 30 seconds.
You know offices? You love offices. You love endless offices?
I just had to do that, sorry.
No, that's fine. Like, that's what they're for. I just wish I had my keys. They're somewhere. I think they might be in my code outside.
You know the word for the words for your keys in French?
Keys?
Tentacle.
Ooh.
Tecle is keys. Full art swamp.
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 I need to fix my avatar for like the peak of talking, because sometimes when I talk, the mouth doesn't move.
I mean, mine barely moves, but that's okay.
You also only have 2 frames of animation.
Yeah. You and your 4 frames. You think you're better than me, don't you?
Yes. Another black market, and this has a shiny symbol.
Shiny. You mean at the bottom?
Yeah.
Look at it. Yeah. That's like an anti fucking counterfeit measure.
Not all of them have it though.
Yeah, don't look at me. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, just in case. There we go. I could sleeve. I know how to sleeve. A foil of the archers we got earlier.
Yeah.
These are really pretty. Ooh,
A lot of the art and
a full
lot
art
of
of
the,
Bayak.
Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of people get into it. A lot of people get into MTG just because they really like the art, unironically.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I do like Pokemon cards and why I want to do my master binder of one of every Pokemon, but also of art I like instead of just a number.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh! It's the Assassin's Blade. Sweet.
Oh, yeah. From the card.
Yeah. I almost put that in the hard sleeve without a penny sleeve.
Wouldn't be the worst thing.
Bad binder behavior. So I've been watching a lot of Pocket Deep Monster, and that's one of his phrases.
That's quite the name. Pocket Deep Monster. Again, it's your stream. I'll control myself. I'm just saying.
You can make sex jokes. I just don't want you making, like, locale jokes or referencing really horrific people half the time.
But it's funny to make fun of them.
Yes, but I try to have an environment of nice, calm, insert screaming here.
Look, I'm sorry. I like to laugh. And when dumb people do dumb things on the internet, I think it's appropriate to laugh at them.
Yeah, but there are also, like, moments where it's like, oh, he did something really horrible.
Yeah,
I don't want to share the news.
Well, that's the difference between a lol cow and a horror cow.
Another thou, which means it's a token.
Yep.
Alright, penny larceny. Ooh, smoke bomb. Flash, all creatures have shroud. They can't be the targets of spells or abilities. So, spells... this is what keeps confusing me with the name spells. That means every card but land, correct?
More or less, yes.
Okay. So, a creature couldn't attack.
No, they can because they're not the target. You declare blockers. But a creature might so if a creature has an I believe if they have an enter the battlefield ability, they couldn't target it. If it says target creature or a sorcery or instant, they couldn't target it. Or stop.
Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep.
I was gonna say Shroud is quite literally, most people would say, and I would too. It's just worse hexproof because Shroud means your own. You can't equip things to a creature of yours that has Shroud because it can't be the target of spells or abilities.
At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice smoke bomb. When you do, target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Neat.
Oh, so it's like a 1 turn. Interesting.
All right. We already have... Oh, we have all 3 versions of this one now.
Oh, nice.
Adewale. Sweet. At least, like, these arts are nice. Like, I like Pokemon, but holy shit, like, their full arts are not fantastic.
Yeah, well, again, like I said, I've known several people to get into MTG just because of the art. I did not. I got into it because my friends played it, but... And it started lifelong pain, but... He is inspired by him. Huh?
Adewale is inspired by a person who has a similar history.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, another Desmond Miles, but a different art.
Yeah.
I don't know if this means that it's a different card or not, so I'm gonna read it.
If the name, the title of the card is the same, it's the same exact card.
Oh, okay.
Keep bouncing back and forth between 4 and 5. Someone's leaving and coming. Coming and going. Come on, guys. Don't you want to stick around? I do stupid things. Trust me.
I've half expected you to come up here into my room to scare me.
Nah. Well, you'd hear me go silent.
True. Hey, a foil of the smoke bomb.
Hey, there you go.
I mean, T scared me because they opened the door to drop off dishes, which I very much appreciated.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay!
Shiny Town. Single Wolf, you should have saved that for when we got a good card. That would have been great.
I keep okay, I'm gonna put my hands here because I talk with my hand. It feels awkward. I don't know what is with the Markiplier audio goes so long.
Yeah, redeem your 500 points Markiplier. It goes forever and it's hilarious.
And I don't know why the GIF for the sparkle lasts forever. They're supposed to be the same length as the GIF. Like.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah,
fair.
I don't know how I'm messing it up with the
No, but it's funny.
Settings. Yeah, no, they're funny. Apparently people fucking love them. I just get frustrated because it's just like, I don't know how long this clip ends. The GIF is supposed to tell me when the GIF ends.
The GIF is supposed to tell you when the GIF ends. Wow.
The GIF is supposed to let me know when the thing ends.
The Master Lock is defeated by the Master Lock.
Ooh, a foil of the full art. We haven't had this one yet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got another foil.
We got less than 20 minutes. Do you want to see us open more? Come on, let's get some subs, guys.
Or bits, or whatever. Just be financially responsible, please.
Don't be financially responsible. Spend all your money. Lose it all.
I'm protecting myself. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Oh, it was for another fucking mini game. Here you go, Bulbasaur.
This is not me actually trying to pitch anything, because I'm being jokey about it. Please.
No, he's just being teasy. Because he knows I wouldn't promote myself outside of the little thing on screen.
You, yeah, that's what... Be like Pokimane. Guy is like, hey, I lost my entire house donating to you. This is my last $5. Oh, thanks. And moves on. I think it was... I might be misquoting. I think it was Pokimane.
I don't know.
It was...
I don't want to... I'm gonna look and see. Okay, so we got 1, 6, 17, 4, 9, and now we got another one. Okay. We have not gotten a repeat of these art cards yet.
Yeah, you usually don't, because there's so many different varied, but...
Oh, so on the art cards, they have numbers on the back to tell you which one it is. Another haste.
I think Single Wolf was just trying to mess up your numbers.
Thank you.
7, 16, 4.
Ooh. Oh my god, I'm gonna horribly... The Asair Escape Valhalla.
Aesir.
Aesir.
Yeah, because I know you can't roll your R's, but Aesir.
As the saga enters, after your draw step, add a lore counter. 1. Exile a permanent card from your graveyard. You gain a life equal to its mana value. Oh, that's cool. 2. Put a 1/1 counter on target creatures you control equal to the mana value of the exiled card. Return Asair Escape Valhalla and the exile card to its owner's hand. Cool.
Oh, so you can keep playing that, yeah.
Yeah. Another
Which is
full
not bad.
art.
Full art.
Honestly, a lot of these cards seem beginner friendly. I want to get the Lord of the Rings cards for your tea so bad, but I've seen how expensive they are.
The boxes aren't too expensive now for a box. I think it's like $130 to $150, somewhere around there.
Hey, we got the normal Cassandra.
We have another Cassandra.
I love Cassandra. Cassandra, Eagle Bearer. I think we read her earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. She has a little sparkle
Let's
thing.
not bore him. Come on, Axel. Jeez.
I just want to protect the little sparkle thingy.
I meant with the rereading
Oh.
is what I meant. I was trying to be funny. God damn it, I'm funny.
Path to Exile. Ooh.
I know I'm funny because Axel just ignored me.
Exile target creature. Its controller may search their library for a basic land. Put that card into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Yeah, it's a foil.
Yes, so that kind of card would be late game. You'd want to use on your opponent to get rid of their good card. Early game, you want to use it on yourself to get more lands out.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Jingle, jingle, jingle. I would play it again, but I've only got 200 of the whatever they're called.
Ezio, the Brage Novice. The full art
Brash.
version. Brash.
Novice.
I do like how it has
Funny.
the rose.
It's funny, you read it correctly the first time you read it, and then this time you were like, ugh. The Brash Novice.
To be fair, I've been talking a lot, but I've also been smiling a lot, which makes me happy. Alright.
Yeah.
Art card. It has a signature!
So that is a stamped signature. Single Wolf calling you out. That is a stamped signature, but the stamp was made off of the actual artist of that art.
That's cool. Also,
Yep.
Does a monster count for hydration?
I'm gonna guess no.
Am I gonna die? Probably.
Probably.
At
Jinx.
At least my death on stream. At least my death will be on stream.
The end of the world is going to come as it always was on stream.
Are you gonna warn me when T runs up here?
Nope. Why would I do that?
I meant to grab water last break. But I got way too into this. I will.
We've only got like 10 to 15 more minutes to stream, most likely. I'm still not sure if Unsought 3 is back, but...
They might be. Twitch also has a weird thing when like someone lurks for too long, they'll be like, we're not gonna count you. Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
It's to prevent bot accounts from lurking.
Oh, fair. Yeah, to bot you up. Yeah. So come on, guys, let's get some chats,
Phantom Blade.
That costs you nothing.
Phantom Blade. Basically in Unity, it got upgraded to have a crossbow, so you could shoot darts at people to make them go to sleep and shit.
You're a more violent Superman.
Go to sleep.
Superman. Jeez, I'm cross. Spider-Man. Fucking hell.
When Phantom Blade enters the battlefield, attach it to up to one target creature you control. Destroy up to one other target creature. Equipped creature gets 1/1 and it has menace. Equip 2.
So that means because it's on the effect, when you drop it on the field, it auto...
I got water.
When you drop it on the field, it auto-equips to a creature. But if, for example, that creature dies, the artifact would stay on the field, and then you have to pay its equip cost to equip it to another creature.
I need to get like a hydrate button so people can remind me.
Yeah, that will probably be a good idea.
I think Twitch has a default one, and I just never activated it.
We still need 3 more subs, guys. Come on! It's just 3 subs.
You know you could share the stream yourself, sweetheart, to like the bajillion groups you're in.
Maybe. I'm a lurker in almost every group I'm in, so it'd be really fucking weird.
Alexio.
No. Where Axel got their name.
My name has been like a topic of debate. Oh, there's an art card in this one.
That ADD.
Oh, there's a better clip of my ADHD when I was playing Yoshi and I learned that there was a stylus in my Wii U controller. My name has been a huge topic of debate because people are like, oh, but your name is AxelleNobody. You must like Kingdom Hearts. I do like Kingdom Hearts. The username was made before I played Kingdom Hearts.
The proof you have no taste. I'm kidding.
It was a pun on a nobody because I'm a loser. Reconstruct history.
I have played Chain of Memories. I really like Chain of Memories, and then I tried Kingdom Hearts 1, and it made me rage very quickly.
I feel like it'd be fun to like play through a game like Kingdom Hearts because there's no way in hell I'm putting that on YouTube. But it'd be fun to like see your experience with you.
I spent like over an hour trying to figure out one of the little missions before I could get off the island. I'm not kidding.
Before the island?
When you're on the island at the beginning of the game of Kingdom Hearts 1.
You never got past the tutorial island?
I did get past it barely. Because, so there was a thing, there's like a palm tree, and you've got to like get an egg or something from it, and I spent an hour like hopping around the tree, trying to whack the tree, trying to figure out what the fuck, how do I get this fucking thing, or maybe it's a coconut, I don't know, but it was annoying. Okay. I'm not used to old school video games that have like no conveyance whatsoever.
As I stare at my collection of games, they're just like, here, good luck.
Like I said, I'm not even arguing the quality of that or whatever. I'm just saying, I was just like, what do I do? What do I do? Give me the thing, you son of a bitch.
Dude, Resident Evil 1 is fun. I have the original trilogy on PC from GOG.com, but I also have Resident Evil 1 for PS1, Resident Evil 2 on GameCube.
Wolf, do you notice that Axel still hasn't had any water?
I showed you the water. They gave me water.
You haven't drank any of the water.
Sweetheart, to go into camera to drink is to put the water over the cards and risk spillage.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was just trying to get you in trouble. Playing it with fixed camera? Does Resident Evil 1 have a fixed camera?
The original Resident Evil trilogy has fixed cameras,
Oh.
which honestly works for the scary.
Yeah, the only like real
Have
experience
you
I've seen-
hydrated, Sarge?
Yes. Yes. And I have had 0 alcohol, so leave me alone. The only experience I have with any game that does fixed camera is what the fuck? Fatal Frame 2. Watching Markiplier's Fatal
Ooh.
Frame 2.
Fatal Frame's a good game. Silent Hill is a mixture of mixed camera and not at the same time. It's very confusing.
I greatly annoy my in-laws because they have a dog named Theo, and Markiplier made a joke in Fatal Frame 2 of just going meow while he spammed the forward button, just tapping it because it makes the leg twitch. And so I will just go Theo, and that my in-laws fucking hate it. They hate it because it gets them excited. They hate it.
I just fed you. Why are you squeaking?
They can hear you.
Vigilance. Loyal Inventor. The Loyal Inventor enters the battlefield. You may search your library for an artifact card. Reveal it, then shuffle. Put that card into your hand if you control an assassin. Otherwise, put it on the top of your card. Otherwise, put that card on top of your library.
Yeah, so that's going to be... it seems like a lot of these actually would be really good for a Voltron deck.
I think this is my 3rd full art of Shay.
I think it is too. He's probably not that rare or valuable.
Which is interesting, because Shay is from a side game. He's not a main character. Which kind of sucks, because honestly one of the best Assassin's Creed games in my opinion, but I like side games most of the time, because they have a much smaller team and better focus on gameplay and storytelling.
Yeah.
Art card time. Oh, it's Bayak. Ooh, pretty.
Sounds like a name for something in my body that should stay in my body. Dude, I got so sick last night, I let out a ton of Bayak.
I mean, there is oh, I forget what it's called. There is a microscopic organism named Pikachu.
Is it really? Huh.
Yes. He's Egyptian, so yeah, it's something like that. I'm really bad at names. I'm doing my best. I haven't played half of these games in forever. I'm trying to get through Valhalla. It's just so fucking... It's such a long game. I don't know who I'd raid because I'm doing this. Yep, open world. I like raiding because it sends people to others who I want to support.
Yeah, but don't give your money to them. Give it to us. Come on.
Is Bulbasaur up? Yeah, he's right here. There you go. Yeah, open world games
Oh,
are
we have another... No!
in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
Oh, my friend? I don't know. We'll find out when I hit the right button. Hello, Franken.
Wait, do you mean Vina? Do you mean Venusaur?
Yeah, Vina.
Frankinator Gaming. Sup?
I don't play Dead by Daylight. I honestly, it's not my game. Most horror games I play are retros. We got, here is another QR code if you can actually read it.
You absolutely can't, but that's fine.
I just love this 480 pixel quality.
I will have to get, yet another. I can add that to the 10 subs. I'll look at it getting a new camera for Axel if we actually get to 10 subs, so that they can open the box I get them from getting 10 subs with actual quality.
Another initiate. Ooh, a new assassin. Thank you. Xiao Jun. From Assassin's Creed China. I can't remember the subtitle. What is the subtitle?
With Wukong?
Assassin's Creed Chronicles. There was a trilogy of games called the Chronicles. It's a 2.5 adventure side game. They're really good. Leap Strike. As long as it's your turn, Xiao Jun has flying and first strike. Ooh. Rope Dart. Tap 2 untapped artifacts you control. Xiao Jun deals 1 damage to each opponent. Ooh. That's nice. I'm assuming, because it's Dead by Daylight, they probably have the live action William Afton. I'm probably right, and if I am, I'm sad.
I fell out of FNAF after FNAF 4, so...
I've been wanting to see the movie. Apparently, it's really good.
I have heard it is mid, which is fine. It's fine.
Another black market. Ooh. A Hollow of Mirror.
A what of mirror?
A foil.
There you go.
Why can't cards just agree on... Oh, I just noticed you can see my Raichu when I go to get penny sleeves.
And you? What Raichu?
My
Oh,
Raichu.
on your arm. On your arm.
Yeah.
You have so much Raichu shit. I was just like, which Raichu? Where am I looking? What?
I'm sorry, I have a favorite character. A favorite Pokemon. A full art of Roshan. We're definitely going through these faster now that we've gotten like a good chunk of the commons.
Yeah. How many more packs are there after this one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Alright. Is this gonna be a token? Or are we gonna get screwed?
No, I think we're gonna get screwed.
Treasure!
I was wrong! I was wrong. Story of my life.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Hey, I resemble that.
I just realized your character has glasses because of the one photo I sent Clark for the
Yeah,
art.
I wear contacts now, but it's fine. They don't make my eye... Well, my eyes already look comically big, but, you know.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Adrestia. We've drawn this card a few times.
Say it again?
Adrestia.
Adrista?
Something along those lines.
I think it'd be Adrista, but I'm not looking at it.
Final push. Another Linda Fry. A full art swamp.
Swamp.
Swamp. What is that from? That sounds familiar.
Me. That's nothing. I just say... I call swamps swamps. I
Oh.
call mountains mountains. And islands islands.
That sounded like something else for a hot second.
I don't know what the heck island sounds like, but okay.
Ooh, what must be done? Oh, this art is so pretty. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't read these without spoiling the end of the game.
That's up to you. If you don't want to, that's on
I'm
you.
not gonna read the name of the attack. I'm gonna read the description.
Okay.
Because these are literally the spoilers of the first game. No, the spoilers of the first 3 games. Attack 1. Destroy all artifacts and creatures. Attack 2. Return target historic permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It enters with additional 2 1/1 counters on it if it's a creature. Ooh. Damn it, Assassin's Creed. I know the game came out in 2007, but I don't want spoilers. Jesus Christ, that game came out in 2007.
I've told you why I never actually tried Assassin's Creed, right?
Probably. I just don't remember. Hollow Phantom Blade? A foil?
It's the dumbest, most childish reason that I don't agree with anymore, obviously, but the original Assassin's Creed game used the music in the commercials from House, and I loved House, and I was really salty that they used the song.
That's your reason?
No, that was the reason when it first came out.
That was your reason.
Yes.
Not the fact that it was a PlayStation exclusive at the time. Not the
I
fact.
pretty much only play PlayStation.
I was just listing some of the stuff. Not that it was an open world game that was not an open world. Assassin's Creed 1 is weird. Alright. Ooh, a full art. T is gonna have like 8 of these cards at this point. We're almost done our first penny sleeve package.
100 penny sleeves. Round, roughly. Let's get some subs for the penny sleeves!
I mean, we're getting a lot of Mystic luck.
A lot of what? A lot of what there, Axel?
Human Rogue.
A lot of what there, Axel?
Axel.
Axel, whatever.
No.
Mythic.
I'm even close.
Mythic rares.
Mystic
They
sounds
are
better.
No, it doesn't. They're mythic rares. The things of myth.
Argue Mystic sounds just as rare.
Mystic sounds like it's like magical. Mythic sounds like it's the thing of myth.
Alright. We got a hook blade. Ooh, hidden foot blade. Foot blade. Oh, this must be from China. Assassin's Creed China. When the hidden foot blade enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains first strike until end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has haste. Equipped to colorless. Ooh.
Yeah. So again, that would be for you drop your creature, then you immediately drop that, and you can attach it without having to pay its initial equip cost.
We finally got a normal Shay.
Yay for dupes! Yay!
Full art. God damn it! I almost said Island.
Ha!
No, it's because I read the word first, so I've always said Island in my head.
It's like the How I Met Your Mother bit, a chameleon. Do you mean a chameleon?
Oh, there was a
I'm
word.
sorry, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced chameleon.
I was with T, and there was a word I said horrifically. Because I've read it first. Oh, just letting you guys know, we are going on a 3-minute ad break.
Oh, yep. And it's carabiner.
Yep.
And we're not going on yet. We still got like 20 seconds.
I was doing the warning.
Yeah.
Don't forget to drink water, go use the restroom, and take care of yourself.
Why do you say snack break when the bot auto tells them? In the chat, I mean.
Oh, that's because I pushed a button. And normally I have, I'll put the screen on. But normally I have a static screen.
Yeah.
But it's not set up. See?
There you go. We snaw. We snaw.
Yeah, the problem is if I keep it on the screen, I have to actively add a bunch of filters to the webcam that I have not set up.
Okay. Well, like I said, we'll be looking at new webcams at least.
Yeah.
I'd get you the box for more opening if we could get some more subs. Come on! They just don't love you enough. They don't want you to open more packs.
I'm just checking something very quickly. Since we are on break, just doing a quick looking. Yeah, no, every Discord shared me. Oh, cool! Random Discord shared me. Cute.
Yes.
What I'm gonna do is I'll do what are they called?
You don't want to see. You don't want to see all the Discords. If I shared you in all the Discords I'm in, you wouldn't want to see all those.
Jesus. While we're on break, I'm gonna clean up all these wrappers. They have taken over my desk.
Yeah, like I said, I told you to have a trash barrel nearby you before we started stream.
I do. I have a bag.
So, while we're on break, let's talk about the geopolitical implications of Trump. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I have no idea how many members are actually on break and how many aren't.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I didn't finish saying any name. I could have said Travis Scott. You don't know. You don't know me.
And Blue Sky. I don't know what it'd be called on Blue Sky.
What? Like a tweet would be called? I think it's just a post.
Yeah, something along those lines.
I am surprised Blue Sky's lasted as long as it has. It's had a lot of problems, and I didn't think it was that popular, but I guess it is.
It definitely is for artists.
Oh yeah.
Because Twitter destroyed artists, basically.
Yeah, the AI BS.
Yep. Doo-doo-doo. I wonder if I hit the dismiss button, if that stops the ad, or if that just gets rid of the little icon on top.
I have it too. I think it's just the icon.
Alright.
Because I have that button too, and I highly doubt. Also, I can't imagine that they'd let you just get rid of the ads.
Yeah, that's why I was curious. Since we're still on ad, can you name this Pokemon, Sarge?
Oh God, I actually do. Oh, what the heck is it? Give me a sec. I'm processing. What? It's something. It begins with like mysterious something. I thought. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Okay. Then I have no fucking clue.
Mimikyu.
Mimikyu. I got the M correct. That was all I got. Mimikyu. That's right.
Yes, you got the M. Oh, here are my glasses.
Well, it's a loser anyways. You can't bother to let people see it.
I found my glasses.
Yes, I saw. I heard as well. I was trying to make inflammatory statements.
Well, chat now knows I found my glasses.
Oh, okay, right.
Alright, welcome back, guys.
You missed some spicy talk.
Yes, all the spice. Level of ghost pepper. We got
You should
desynchronization.
see my curry.
Oh my god, you're fucking curry.
I like my spice.
We got a foil of Xiaojun. Yeah, he does not like having taste buds. I swear that's how he can handle the ghost peppers.
Has my stream chat just frozen? No one's saying anything.
Sometimes so I don't normally have a very active chat. I tend to draw lurkers.
Yeah,
so,
no.
Just refresh.
No, it looks like it's working out. No, it was just because you sounded like you were responding to someone. And I like to taste spice.
I swear your taste buds are dead.
No, they're not.
We have another art card. Oh, this is 3. It's not a I'm surprised I have not gotten a repeat.
Again, you gotta remember how rare to get them and all that.
The Revelations of Ezio. Ooh, that's cool.
Saga.
So it's hard to see, but this is an artwork depicting him from becoming the first assassin, becoming an assassin, his progress into making new assassin guilds, and becoming a master assassin. That's really cool. I honestly think you don't have to play Assassin's Creed 1, honestly. The other games basically tell you what happened in the first game. I honestly think you would love the Ezio trilogy.
I very well might. Like I said, my initial reason for not playing was really fucking stupid, so...
Yeah,
it's not I
have
all
of them on PC, but I also have them on PlayStation 4. Let's see.
Oh...
As the saga enters, and after you draw a step, add a lore counter, sacrifice after 3.
That's how all sagas work. That's just them explaining how they function.
Well, one of them had a 4 counter.
Yeah.
One, destroy target tapped creature and opponent
Trapped
controls.
Trapped creature.
Whenever an assassin you control attacks this turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. Return target assassin creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with an additional 1/1. Ooh.
Nice.
That one's honestly not bad if you have one of your legendaries.
Yeah.
We are now on the new penny sleeve wrapper.
And there was much rejoicing. Yeah.
Yay!
I was doing a Monty Python bit. Ruining my Monty Python reference.
I did it again.
Careful. Yeah. Careful. I will start making fucking Stormlight Archive references. Then only to Single Wolf in the chat will get it. You'll lose everyone. And then they won't get you the subs. You just need 3 more guys.
Honestly, I actually think if you start talking about Sanderson, people would chime in. So many people I know like Sanderson.
Yeah, he's a really freaking good author. His last book wasn't the greatest, but it was decent.
I'm sure.
But overarchingly, he's a really good author.
Towering Viewpoint. I don't know if we had this one or it had a different art.
I think you're thinking of the one that was like, when you climb something and you can add stuff to your map.
Yeah. Alright. Artifact creature. A wall.
So, walls, almost exclusively, pretty much, it means it has defender. And what defender means is it can only block. It cannot attack.
Ooh.
Walls are very specifically for that. You can build wall decks because there are cards that go, creatures with defender can attack and attack with their defense instead of their power, rather. With their toughness instead of their power. Jeez, I'm pro.
That
was the Yu-Gi-Oh coming out of me.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger.
I re-went through Yu-Gi-Oh! A couple years ago, several years ago now, and I just remember very distinctly, the story was fine. It held up fine. The dialogue is unbelievably awful.
Especially for kids.
Yeah, the dialogue was bad.
Oh, I literally have not... Oh, never mind. That's a cereal card. I legit thought the Mary, Reed, and Bonnie we got was the $400 card.
Yeah, no.
Then
I would have been shocked.
Then I saw it said cereal.
Yeah, serial number, you mean.
Yeah. Defender with Reach. The Leap of Faith. 3 colorless. Target creature and gains flying until end of turn. Ooh.
Not bad.
Another Arno. Normal. Full art forest. I'm still excited for these full arts, but it's also like, it's a forest.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, it literally, the entire point is just to make your deck prettier. It's not like really huge value or anything, but it just makes your deck prettier.
Yeah. Ooh. Fucking hell.
Mjolnir?
The Storm Hammer.
Oh my god, you couldn't even say hammer. It's Mjolnir. Stormhammer.
Mjolnir.
The J's are pronounced like I, so it's Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Don't look at the card, just say Mjolnir.
I overthink it.
Yes, just say Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Close enough. Mjolnir.
Just for reference, the reason Keith is so offended is...
Who? You mean Sarge?
Okay, now you can get mad at me. The reason Sarge is so offended is, you might want to explain, because I feel like the more I try to explain, the more offensive I'm gonna be by accident.
What, just, I very heavily study Norse myth?
I thought he was like, I thought Thor was like one of your Patreons, not Patreons.
We're not going into that stuff, but yes, I heavily study Norse mythology, so I really like it. Obviously, my pronunciations at best would be modern Scandinavian, not what they probably would have said back then, but
not
yes.
the Marvel pronunciations.
Yeah, Don't get me started. Don't get me started. But they did get Mjolnir right.
When
I will
when
forever just get mad at Fenris. It's Fenrir. It's not Fenris. Moving on.
when Mjolnir enters the battlefield, attach it to target legendary creature you control. When equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. It puts stun counter on it. Then Mjolnir I'm just getting very embarrassed. Deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of tapped creatures that opponent controls. Equip 4 colorless.
Let's get some subs for Axel being embarrassed. Come on. If we get a sub, I'll start embarrassing Axel more.
I also will think like just yelling about subs like every 5 seconds might be scaring some people.
Hey, people like the energy I always felt, but meh.
We got a foil of Lydia again. I like her. She's very pretty.
I think my stream is buffering.
It's possible.
There we go.
The bit rate is kind of high for some reason. I think it's because we're both on the same internet.
Probably.
And it's trying to compensate for the shit camera.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, a full art of Lydia as well. Right next to her.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening? That keeps happening.
There's only so many cards in the set, too, you gotta remember.
Very true. Alright, art card. What shall it be? Oh, it's the it's the desynchronization. That's pretty. Basically, you're in a virtual world and the machine can only show you the memories and where your ancestors went. So if you start going to an area that the memories do not go to, you get desynchronized. It's their way of explaining a world border.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Which I honestly think is a really good way of doing it. Especially for the limited tech they had. Like, in Assassin's Creed 1, Altair could not swim because they couldn't get the swimming mechanics working.
Oh.
So they made it canonical that the version of the Amunis they had could not render swimming. Which I think was a very cool way of doing it.
It's an interesting way to be sure.
Yep. Alright, we got another game.
Like I said, no one really uses those minigames, but...
Alright, we got another Revelation of Ezio. I honestly like that name because it does reference the Assassin's Creed Revelations, which is the second game of the Ezio trilogy.
Yeah.
I do like a clever name theming. Oh, we finally got a normal one of
oh my god.
Abraz. Abrade.
All the
Axel brain just broke.
Hey, my brain is fine. It's in my hands, see? There's plenty of wrinkles. I almost read this as Catholic. Cathartic reunion. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard 2 cards, draw 3. How did I misread that as Catholic? What the fuck?
That one I can actually kind of see.
Oh my god!
The fuck was that?
Ah!
Oh, jump scare.
Ah!
Christ.
I forgot you could hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart. That was Dan Avedon from Game Grumps screaming, "Thank you to Single Wolf for the heart attack and the T-Rex arms."
Wah, wah.
Pretty Mountain.
Mooted.
I honestly have forgotten my redeems and what is on and what's off.
When I get 500, I'll use them again. Don't worry.
Ooh,
What?
the Animus. I'm surprised we haven't gotten this. I don't have the tits thing yet.
The what?
Oh, right, you're not part of this shit. There is a program where basically, it's anagrammed as tits. It's Twitch Integrative Throwing System, where basically people can use bits or points to throw things at your avatars.
That's really funny.
They have another one too, but I think it's like named Butts or something. I can't remember. I have both of them on my computer.
The single wolf wants to throw water bottles at you.
I know, that's why I was talking about the tits. The Aminus. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Animus.
I know. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to one target legendary creature card from a graveyard with a memory counter on it. Okay. Tapped. Until your next turn, target legendary creature you control becomes a copy of target creature in exile with a memory counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. I thought I had the hydrate activated because I know Twitch has a bunch of defaults.
Oh, I think that they're just telling you to hydrate in general.
Oh, I have been. I've been taking little sips so I don't ruin the cards.
I mean, it'd be funny. No!
It would be funny, you say.
You know what? Never mind. I rescind my statement.
Ooh, we got a foil of the raid one. Oh, I know why I keep thinking Eivor. Eivor is the main character of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh.
I
Sure
was.
you don't mean Aloy?
Yeah, it's Aloy. No, wait, no. Wait. Eivor. You're right. You're right. I'm mixing them up. My brain.
Yeah, I only know that specifically because of Genshin Impact. I play way too much Genshin Impact.
We got a full art of Xiao Jun.
Nice.
I really do like. I need to play those. I'm really bad at 2.5 games. Ooh. Last pack.
Run!
Last pack. Are we gonna get another mythic?
There you go.
No, they do. I just haven't drawn them.
They do what? Huh?
I have other characters from Assassin's Creed 4.
Oh, okay. My chat seems to... Hold on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just popped up.
They do. This was the only... We have been looking for Assassin's Creed cards for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we've found them in store.
That's why Axel was just like, I can't afford all of these. And I was like, you know what? We've been looking for these for like 3 weeks. Fuck it. Yes, we're getting all of
We'll
them.
go halvesies. We got another The card. Alright. Eagle Vision.
Have we gotten that before?
Yep.
Okay.
I explained it. It's like their mechanic of like letting you see your target and stuff like that.
No, I don't recall. Literally, I don't recall this at all.
Alright, I'll repeat. Basically, Eagle Vision is a button where it will like flash and it'll show you different colors. Red is your enemy, gold is your target, blue is your
Ally?
yeah.
Okay, I don't think you've stated that in this stream at minimum, so.
No, they did. I heard them.
Okay, I never claimed to be a smart man.
It basically is draw 3 cards.
Where?
Okay.
Ooh, Origin of the Hidden Ones, a new saga.
No.
Origin of the Hero of the Hidden Ones deal 4 damage to any target. Ooh.
Oh, that's not bad for the first ability of a saga. That's not too bad.
Create 2 1/1 black assassin creature targets with menace.
Tokens?
Yeah, the tokens.
You said
Sorry.
targets.
Sorry.
You should be. How dare you? I'm very personally offended by this.
I'm wearing goggles. I'm not wearing my glasses. These are not prescription. Whenever an assassin you control attacks this turn, create a 1/1 black assassin's creature token with menace that's tapped and attacking. It doesn't help the grammar of these break my brain.
When you read it as a full sentence, it's usually not that bad.
Yeah. Path, no exile. We've gotten this one before. Ooh. The Jackdraw full art. As a pretty island. I can sleeve.
Can you though? Can you really?
Royal Assassin. Tap. It's a creature assassin. Tapped. Destroy target tapped creature. Wow.
Yes, you can tap it, destroy target tap.
I can destroy any target creature with that?
Anyone that's tapped, and it doesn't have indestructible or hexproof or shroud.
Mm. Ooh, go for the throat foil.
Yep. Okay, go for the throat is a long-standing card. They probably just slapped the art on it.
Yeah, it's just really hard to... Some of these have, like, major story spoilers, and I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, but currently you have, like, 3 pixels, so, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell.
A foil full art of Shay.
We have so many of him.
I do like Shay, but okay. I can't even use this many of him.
No, you cannot. You could use it in standard, but we don't play standard. I don't even think I have any proper standard decks anymore. Well, casual. We don't play standard.
Alright. Is it a token? Is it worthless? Or is it a treasure?
Token. It's going to be a treasure token. It's my bet. Damn it!
It's a mysterious creature!
That's all of them, right?
That's all. Honestly, we got a lot of really good ones, including 4 mythics.
Yeah.
Although 2 of them are the same, one's just foiled.
Yeah, still. That ain't bad.
Yeah, no. And we got a bunch of arts I like, of the art cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these I do have to double check, because this is the art that's on that, like, $400 card.
That's the serial numbered one. That was limited edition. It's definitely not that. It's just a full art version.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
no, that was fun.
Before people start ditching, I do want to comment as a thank you for all the support that everyone sent through. I know I shilled pretty hard, but
yeah, no, it's very much
almost entirely
appreciated.
mid-test. And I appreciate all of the support that people put out. I think you got like 3 subs today from this stream.
Yeah. So, just letting you guys know, on Tuesdays, I try to do Clovercraft, which is a Minecraft roleplay. Other days of the week, I mostly play retro games. At the moment, I believe I have Silent Hill 1, Wario World for the GameCube, and Yoshi's Woolly World in the backlog right now. I might play a short game, though, because I have a bunch of ones that are like only 4 hours long. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna see who's live that we can raid. Gotta make sure I do the following.
If we do again, I could, if Axel wants, it is their channel. I could always come back on a Sunday night or Saturday night. I swear I know what day of the week it is. I'm not tired. But you know, I don't know. People might just be really annoyed by me. Fair enough. I'll take it.
Yeah. Pokemon cards would be fun too. Especially
get what's the like freaking $40 billion ones? The like 101 packs or 151 packs or something, right?
151 are expensive, but there's even more expensive ones.
There's a specific pack that everyone's been trying to get because I watched some people talking about
Evolving Skies is the one everyone wants because it has that Moonbryon.
Is it? No, I don't think it was. I watched some people talk about the scalpers. But there's one in particular.
Surging Sparks. And the one with the EVs.
Oh yeah. No, I think it was 151. I heard because people are running scams pretending that they have hey guys, it's a pack of the 150s or 151s or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you can clearly tell that the pack was not even like closed as they like try to show that they're opening it, and because they're selling them, and it's like
Yeah.
full of cards that aren't even from the 151 set.
Yeah, there was like one, I think his name's like Ray or something, where he got like 8 Weedles in a row. Because he got a
Yeah.
scalped one. But yeah, unfortunately no one's live right now that I would raid. Because they're playing games, like, they're at the end game of games. I don't like doing that because it's like, oh, what if this, like, spoilers and shit like that.
So give us your support instead.
Yeah, next stream should be on Tuesday. If not, I will announce it on my Blue Sky. Trying to slowly get back into streaming. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the Thank you for the support, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.
Being relieved of duty. Cheers.